and 2 from the Wash, 46. Aggressive decision by the Little Pixies. It does not pay off as they go for it and are shut down. And the Quips would answer quickly. 4 plays later, Malik Shagag keeps it on the end around, 12 yards in for the score. No 2 points. 6-0 Quips. Later in the first, Quips from their own 40. Terry Swanson will hit the hole, makes a cut by 60 yards for the score. 2-point conversion, yes. 14-0 Aliquippa. Second quarter, Quips on the march once again. Shagag keeps it on the QB option. Needs some blockers. Nice footwork. Touchdown.
Yeah, Malik Shagag was excellent all day, and he was just here it is, just faking the dive. Gets out behind his tailback, and then he just picks his way into the end zone, and this was pretty easy going for them all evening.
Still in the second quarter, Quips show that they could do it through the air as well. Shagag finds Dejon Perry, number 85, the big tight end in the back of the end zone. 28-yard strike, 26-0 Quips. Okay, on to the second half, and Malik Shagag plays defense as well. Look at the big hit. Very big hit. Majarian Witcher.
Good. Outstanding on offense, equally as good on defense. He's got a future somewhere playing football.
He probably does. Next possession for Aliquippa. It's Drayvon Henry taking it in from 8 yards out. 34-0 Aliquippa. Washington would finally get on the board, though. They pick up this loose ball, and Josh Wise goes in for the score. 50-plus yards on the run back. The only score they can get is from their defense, as Aliquippa wins their 15th WPIAL championship, 34-7 your final. Run, 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 run.
Yeah, they're a power football team, and they showed that this evening. Any team that's going to play them is going to have to stop that. They showed their hand. You know where they're going with the football. It's basically line up and stop us.
The man with the best hair in Western PA, standing by with one of the best runners in Western PA, at least in high school football, Drayvon Henry.
Thanks, guys. The weather seemed to be no factor for you guys today. Another WPIAL championship. How does this feel for you?
It feels good. I mean, we WPIAL champs. That explains it all.
What were you guys able to do on defense? Your head coach stresses defense and how important it is, and you shut down the WPIAL's best running back today.
One of
the WPIAL best running back.
Our D-line, they was dominant. They've been dominant all year. D-linemen, running backs, linebackers, they did their job, and we just worked as a unit.
This team's looked unstoppable all year. What is it about this team? Why are you guys able to put together these kind of offensive performances?
We work together. We just one big family. Like this team right here, we get along so well off and on the field. It just translates on the field, I guess.
Where can this team go from here? You guys are undefeated and beating all the good teams around here.
Well, we got WPIAL champs. That's a check. And as you know, we're trying to get a ring now. State champs. That's what we're going for.
All right, congrats. Enjoy it. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, back to you.
Do you think some of Mike Smianik's interviewing answers rub off on his players? Short, quick, and to the point.
I love it.
I do too. Aliquippa with title number 15. Should also mention that Clairton with title number 10. Just an impressive list that continues to get longer for certain schools.
Yeah, it seems like every year we come back, it's kind of the same schools that are back here, and they're adding to their totals. But impressive as it may be, and I think as we mentioned before, Aliquippa's playing up, and that makes it all the more impressive.
Let's move on to the Quad A final. Woody High and North Allegheny. Motion. First quarter, 3rd and 20 for NA. Mac Leftwich to Zach Lyon to great gloves. 7-0 Tigers. Later in the first, 3rd and 5 for Woody High, and it's Cody McClellan finding Tom Green. 12-yard score. We're tied at 7. Ball game, right? Well, later in the second, tied at 14. It's Leftwich once again. Finding Greg Garrity in stride. 32-yard passing catch. 21-14. That's all they would need. No scoring in the second half as NA wins the Quad A championship, their 3rd in a row.
3rd in a row, very impressive. As you said, that was the winning touchdown there in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Second half was a little bit of a slugfest back and forth, but North Allegheny, they're on a winning streak now of their own. They're looking to follow the Clairton Bears into the States now.
Speaking of Clairton, let's bring in that single A game between the Bears and the Vikings of Stowe Rocks. Late second quarter, Clairton up 14-7. Tyler Boyd to Santion Sims. I love that name. And he loves to run. How about 74 yards for the score? This happened at what? Like 11:15 this morning. The Bears up 22-7. Third quarter. 3rd and long for Stowe Rocks, Lenny Williams. But keep it. And you know what? Good decision, huh?
Great decision. He was able to tiptoe the sideline here. He broke a couple tackles. No quit. in the Stowe Rock Vikings or Lenny Williams. So I ran for over 1,000 yards. He gets into the end zone.
Vikings down 35-21. Clareton's next possession, though, they said, you know what? Enough, dude. Tyler Boyd. Wow. Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Looks better in person.
This is why he's such a highly recruited athlete. He can play both sides of the football. Someone's going to be real lucky when they get him.
Clareton wins their 60th, 6-0 consecutive game. A new state record. 58-21 your final. Congratulations to them. All right, we still need to burn another timeout, but we return here on Root Sports. Rob King will preview our fourth and final game of the day between West Mifflin and West A. You're watching the WPIAL Championship Studios show, presented by attorney Edgar Snyder and Associates. Stay with us.
I'm attorney Edgar Snyder. When you hire my law firm, you get a team of attorneys, investigators, and legal professionals led by one of my partners, attorney Todd Berkey, attorney Cynthia Donnell, attorney Jason Lichtenstein, attorney Dennis Liotta, attorney Richard Rosenthal, and attorney Michael Rosenzweig. So if you're hurt in an accident, trust our law firm to help you. To learn more about my partners, text BEST to 36789.
At Number 1 Cochrane, our Black Friday sale is so enormous, we can't fit it into just one day. So we made a few changes to the calendar. Yep, that should do it.
Number 1 Cochrane's Black Friday and the days formerly known as Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday event. Get our biggest offers of the year on all Hyundai models. Plus, save an extra $1,500 on top of everything with our Black Friday coupons. Only at Number 1 Cochrane Hyundai.
And Jim got me a new phone.
Really?
Yep, there it is.
If you don't have Xfinity, you're paying too much for phone service.
Are you two fighting?
So choose Xfinity from Comcast and save a whole lot over the phone company. Plus, get unlimited talk and text. Switch to Xfinity Voice for only $19.99 a month for 6 months. Or step up to an Xfinity Triple Play and save even more.
Hey, honey. Yeah, no, she was just asking about you.
Make a good gift an awesome gift with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Hi, this is Ned and Tracy at Ned's Fitness Supplies.
Fall's a great time to work your body, so today we're going to tell you about our products and personal training.
Ned's carries workout and fitness clothing.
Ned's carries inversion beds and products from Hang-Ups, martial arts equipment, heavy bags, including Wave Masters and Body Opponent bags.
We stock the hottest swimwear in town year-round. We supply the most effective vitamins and supplements.
That's all for now, but if you need more info, check out our website shown on the screen.
Until next time, this is Ned and Tracy from Ned's Fitness Supplies, your complete fitness source. Bye.
The WPIAL Championships on Root Sports is brought to you by attorney Edgar Snyder and Associates, a law firm representing injured people.
Well, the AAA Championship is the only classification in which the number 1 seed did not advance to Heinz Field. West State took care of that by knocking off top-seeded Thomas Jefferson in the semifinals. Meanwhile, West Mifflin may have surprised even themselves by their run to the title game. Here's Rob King with more.
West Mifflin lost 14 starters from last year's Big 9 Conference co-championship team. But coming into 2012, the Titans were focused more on the quality of the returning starters than the quantity.
People have been saying that we wasn't going to be too good because we lost a lot of good seniors, like starting running back, starting fullback. They didn't think we was going to be as good as we did last year. And we proved them wrong.
Running back Jimmy Wheeler gave all those doubters 2,000 reasons to believe this season, as he's one of just 2 WPIAL players entering championship day with over 2,000 yards rushing this season. But the Titans' offense is not just a one-trick pony. When teams key on Wheeler, senior quarterback Derek Fulmore can carry the load, as he did with his 3-touchdown performance in the semifinals against Central Valley. Add 6'2" tight end Marcus Martin into the mix, and you have a trio of offensive players that a defense has to game plan for.
And they're all, very explosive players. Marcus is key on our line, both offense and defense, but he makes us go with his blocking. And he's also, is a great receiver, even though we don't throw a lot, but, he can get himself open. But Derek and Wheeler, they take our running game. Derek does, various things through the option and the plays that we have for him. And then, Wheeler's our eye back. I think impresses people that never see him before. If you see him sitting here or whatever, he's not a big kid, but when he runs the ball, it usually takes more than one person to bring him down.
If there's any defense capable of clashing with the Titans, it's Bob Palko's Indians. West Allegheny held the high-powered Thomas Jefferson offense to just 170 total yards in their semifinal victory. If you ask any successful coach, they'll tell you,
playing great defense is about execution. You'll never see one guy making a tackle. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. You see a lot of West Allegheny jerseys in the picture, and we think that has a lot to do with.
That team-first mentality is equally as prevalent on the offensive side of the ball for West A, where the Indians' running attack has a ball carrier by committee approach.
We're built on, whatever it takes, because throughout the season injuries occur, and next guy in has to do it.
Selfishness is a big part of division on teams, and when you get a bunch of guys like this, like our 4 running backs we have, they all have their duty, and without one, the other ones don't do as well. So when you can come together and have 4 guys and a whole team do their part and know that you're not going to be a star, but you're going to have to make plays for our team to succeed, it makes everybody better players and makes us a better team.
Just a couple of other numbers to keep an eye on for this AAA matchup. West Allegheny, as far as points per game and points allowed, both impressive. West Mifflin, it's either Jimmy Hot Wheels Wheeler or Dynamite Derek Fuller. And trust me, those are both their nicknames. And let's bring Chris Snyder back into the picture. And how in the world will the Titans try to continue to run like they've done all season on this particular defense?
Well, you mentioned the 2 players that make the running game go. And we're going to show you right now how good their running game is. On this particular play, they're going to run a counter. They're going to pull the backside, guard and tackle. You can roll. Go ahead. Now stop it right here. Now what they do here is they get a kick-out block by the guard. He's supposed to pick up the first thing it shows. And then you're going to get the tackle up into the hole, and he's going to pick up the first thing it shows in the hole, which is the linebacker. Go ahead. And now you got the quarterback. Let's stop it right here. Now you got the quarterback to get one-on-one with the free safety, who is number 14. His job is to make that guy miss. Go ahead. He makes that guy miss. And I want you to stop it right. Let it go right now. Now here's what winning football is. Here's your tailback. He had the fake. He is going to run and get ahead of this play on pure hustle and make the key block so that Fulmer can get into the end zone. Let it run. This is pure hustle. This is also a sprint champion. But look at the hustle he gives. This is why this team is here at Heinz Field. 11-1, plays like that, that's winning football, unselfish.
You're getting pretty good with that thing.
You know what? It took me a little bit of time, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'll just do some more.
You can't take it home. It's got to stay here. All right. With that said, it's go time at Heinz Field. Rob King and Craig Wolfley have the call of the grand finale, the AAA finale between West Mifflin and West Allegheny. It's coming up next on Root Sports.
Holidays are a time for celebrating with family and friends. Those get-togethers often include alcohol. I'm attorney Edgar Snyder. At my law firm, we see firsthand the devastation caused by drinking and driving. We help the innocent victims of drunk driving crashes. I urge you to sign our Safe and Sober Facebook pledge. Commit to staying sober behind the wheel, and you'll be entered to win prizes. Remember, if you're going to drink, please don't drive. Enjoy a safe holiday season and a happy and healthy new year.
Political intrigue.
I am not the enemy here. You do not want to make me one.
An ally betrayed.
I will never forgive you for this.
A plot for revenge.
After everything you did to him, and now you plot deadly revenge?
Only one show can bring you this kind of drama. Call me Fitz.
Fitz o'clock. I'm a councilman now.
Why are we in a naked lady bar?
Die! Die! Why won't you die?
An all-new Call Me Fitz, Tuesday at 9 on the Audience Network, only on DirecTV.
Oh. Hey guys, what are you doing? We were just talking. You two? Yeah. We're gonna have lunch together. Oh. What are you having? Oh, well, I only had this one. So that'll do. Sorry. I'll split it with Sally. Yeah, we'll just share it. You're so cute. Thank you.
Get your own Subway steak melt, like the outrageously melty Big Philly cheesesteak. Subway steak melts. Subway, eat fresh.
It's not unusual in the sports world for your team to have idiosyncrasies, pregame habits, rituals. Dennett's are no different.
It's
not bad.
When Fritzy won Dan Out of the Year, I don't think he changed his socks for about 3 months. I'll tell you what you can do with your superstitions and your rituals.
Anybody see my lucky hairpiece? Anybody?
For me, it just comes down to good old-fashioned hard work.
Game time, better buckle your chin straps. You come in my zone, you gon' crumble on impact. It's now or never, so you better perform in the place where legends are born. This is what we use every single drop of sweat in our pores to push the chains till we set up a score. War, more than a team, we are like an army. If every inch counts, then imagine what a yard means. This is more like a way of life. When it's playing time, show what the western part of our state is like. And we don't buy into a player's hype. You come in our house, bringing that nonsense, then say goodnight. 4 quarters of mayhem, from the flick to the kick till the game's done and we shake hands. The film room to the game plan. Take the field as a boy, best believe you leave as a changed man. Show them where we from. Downtown, our house, this is where the fun stops. Listen here if you visit here. This is not a game, this is us living out a tradition here.
Three champions have been crowned today at Heinz Field with 1 game and 1 more champion still to be decided. And you can expect a toe-to-toe slugfest in the AAA finals as we continue on with the McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports presented by Trip Total Media. We welcome you back to Heinz Field, where the once-beaten West Mifflin Titans with the Big 9 Conference get set to take on West Allegheny in the Parkway Conference. The 7th straight year, at least one Parkway Conference team has made it to Heinz Field. Here's how the teams got here. The 4th-seeded Indians upsetting Thomas Jefferson, the top seed last week, and West Mifflin in overtime beating Central Valley. Now, in overtime, West Mifflin coach Ray Brazo deciding to go for 2. Quarterback Derek Fulmore sneaks over the right side, picks it up, and it was the Titans and not the Central Valley Warriors who advanced to the AAA finals with that score. Thanks again for joining us alongside Craig Wolfley. I'm Rob King. Wolf, 2 teams that love to run the football. West Mifflin averages 315 yards a game rushing, and a lot of that comes from James Wheeler.
Oh, you love James Wheeler. You maybe you call him James 18-Wheeler, because this guy is all over the road, and he can run. He has great acceleration. He has great balance. He's got terrific vision. He sets up his linemen, and when he gets it in gear, there's very rarely a guy that can run him down.
He might be the fastest running back in the WPIAL. He is the one guy that West Allegheny will try to stop. Meanwhile, for the Indians, it is running back by committee. They bring a whole host of guys, but they love to run the football no less than West Mifflin.
Well, it is a stable of running backs that they have, but certainly the one common denominator is just what Bob Pelko says. Hey, I don't run the Wildcat. It's the single wing. I ran it before Arkansas did it, and I run it now. So they come at you with a ton of backs, but it's all the same thing. They're going to blast you right in the face.
It is going to be a lot of fun to watch. This might be the most physical game of the day as West Mifflin and West Allegheny get set for the AAA championship game as McDonald's High School football on Root Sports Championship Friday continues with the AAA championship right after this.
This holiday season at McDonald's, buy or reload Arch cards totaling $25 or more and get a coupon book with over $150 in savings from famous retailers like Best Buy, Sears, The Gap, Children's Place, Famous Footwear, and Radio Shack. So load up on Arch cards and watch your gift-giving ideas really take shape. The simple joy of the perfect gift.
Did you bring it, Grandpa?
I've got it, sweetie. 40-year-old tradition to keep. I hope we make it.
We'll make it.
Winter is the season to bring family together. Visit the Infinity Limited Engagement Winter event for the best offers of the season, including an Infinity JX for $499 a month. Infinity, inspired performance.
What stands between you and the Mercedes-Benz you've always wanted might be price.
At Bobby Rahall's 2 Mercedes-Benz locations, we're on a mission to put as many customers in a Mercedes-Benz as possible. Right now, during the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event, lease the 2012 C300 4MATIC sports sedan for $299 a month. Bobby Rahal Motor Car Company in North Hills and Mercedes-Benz of Pittsburgh in Shadyside, both at BobbyRahal.com. And remember, price won't stop you here.
I'm Lauren Simonetti here with your Fox Business Blast. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Don't assume you'll get the biggest bang for your buck by buying used. New cars come with factory warranties and other perks like free roadside assistance and maintenance, which can add up to big savings. For more news that affects your wallet, watch the Fox Business Network.
Number 1 Cochran's Black Friday event. Up to $1,500 in additional savings. All brands, all locations. Going on now at Number 1 Cochran.
It's definitely been a childhood dream for me.
You dream about your first day you play football, going to Heinz, seeing the Steelers play there. I remember watching a tunnel freshman year. It was the best feeling ever, and I didn't even do anything to get there. Now as a senior, it's going to be 10 times better.
We're going to be there to win. Winning a championship is like the epitome of greatness.
We're in 9th grade, we're freshmen, we told everybody, we're seniors, we're going all the way. We promised we're going to Heinz Field, and finally made it happen.
There's Bob Palko, the West Allegheny head coach, and what a spectacular career he has had for West Allegheny. And there's Ray Brazo for West Mifflin, leading the Titans into the championship game for the 3rd time, and looking for West Mifflin's first championship since they were West Mifflin North back in 1963. Run up the boot, and we are underway, and this one is drilled by Evan Pelcher into the end zone, automatic touchback. Bob Palko winning 5 championships at West Allegheny in his 16 seasons on the job, and again taking over a program, Wolf, that really had no football tradition to speak of. And Bob Palko, what an amazing job he has done. And there's Derek Fulmore, and again he is the second duo of this strong running duo. 784 yards rushing on the season for him. You see the passing totals as well. We mentioned Jimmy Wheeler, 2,000 rushing yards on the season for West Mifflin, and we are set to go. AAA Finals. We've crowned 3 champions and looking for one more. There's a head off to Wheeler, off the right side, hit in the backfield, and he will get forward to about the 21. A pickup of a yard. Zach Medved makes a stop as we take a look at the starting lineups. We begin with West Mifflin, brought to you by your Central Atlantic Toyota dealers. Popa, Fiello, Keys, Bornak, and DB up front. Fulmore, Wheeler, John Green, the fullback, Marcus Martin, an outstanding player at tight end, and Jared Wright and A.J. Olash are the wide receivers for the West Mifflin Titans.
And by all memory, that's a good 5-some for West Mifflin. Opening holes for this guy right here.
Give to the fullback. No, it's the keep. I beg your pardon, and that is Fulmore who's going to keep it and get up over the 35-yard or over the 30-yard line to the 33 at first down. So they fooled on the option there, Wolf. He kept it.
Oh, indeed. You got the option. You put it in the belly. Okay. Now let me just follow my man James Wheeler. But James Wheeler, get out of my way. You know, that's what you're thinking right here. Okay, Wheeler's pretty fast. Well, don't put it in cruise there. Get down there and throw a block.
You wondered maybe that was just a design run all the way because Wheeler was not in any kind of position to take a pitch. Instead, he was the lead blocker on that play. Here's the give to Wheeler. Wheeler finding a little crevice off the left side. He's taken down by Sean Orsini, the second leading tackler for this Indians defense. And their lineup brought to you by your Central Atlantic Toyota dealers. It's Divin, Fisher, and Windemaker up front. Medved, Orsini, Delavade, and Habidell, an excellent group of linebackers. Jake Johnson, Nick Daigle, Colin Cunningham, and Lou Walls starting secondary for West Allegheny. Lou Walls, by the way, not Lou Rawls. A pickup of almost 5 yards by Wheeler on that run, so it's a 2nd and 5. Give to Wheeler again. Wheeler will bounce it outside and get to about the 40-yard line where he'll be brought down short of a first down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3. It was Dustin Windemaker, very active defensive lineman for West Allegheny. He was able to make the stop.
If you're looking for highfalutin, you ain't going to find it this game. These are 2 tough, grinded-out teams. Come after each other. Good offensive line blocking. You got to work, make sure that you stay on your blocks and go snap the whistle. You got some pretty good running backs in this contest. it's going to be a real smack you in the face, smack me right back.
And here's the option, and nowhere to go. Wheeler on the keep, down he goes, and that is Dustin Windemaker with stops on back-to-back plays, and this will force a punting situation for West Mifflin.
Well, let's get a look at number 5'6", Dustin Windemaker. Crashes down in and just does a nice job of stepping in and take away the option. How do you defense the option? Well, you give them no option. You go down and just smack them before they can do anything.
He had no option, and again, we saw in the AA game this wind really picking up and affecting the kicking game. Joseph Fiala back in punt formation. Nick Cagle is back deep for West Allegheny. Fiala, lineman, able to get a boot across, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it'll depend upon where the official is going to spot this, and he's going to march it out to the 38-yard line. That's where West Allegheny will have their opening possession when we return here on Root Sports.
The Dan, the myth, the legend.
Have fun.
You are watching The Dan Patrick Show on the NBC Sports Network.
Who's with me?
Are you kidding me?
We play hard, we play hurt, we play tough. Ask me if I'm an elite broadcaster. Come on this side of the glass and say that to me, you little punk.
I can't believe they let us do this show.
Catch The Dan Patrick Show every weekday morning on the NBC Sports Network.
Seriously, I can't.
At Trib Total Media, we're relentless in seeking and reporting the truth. We ask the tough questions and never give up until we uncover the complete story, and then report it to you, accurately. Sure, we lean to the right with our editorial opinions, but when it comes to hard news, we're right down the middle. The Trib. Conservative views, objective news. Get it right. Now.
Beauty, huh? It's dependable, long-lasting too.
Yeah, I could really use this Silverado. I'm a big hunter.
Oh, what do you hunt?
Deer, fish. I just said deer for no reason, but I meant fish.
See your Western PA Chevy dealers. This holiday season, trade up to get the 2012 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition for 0% APR financing for 60 months plus $2,000 cash allowance, or get a total value of $9,000.
The McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports Pittsburgh are brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. By Trib Total Media. Our team has your team totally covered. Visit us online at triblive.com or call 1-800-909-TRIB to subscribe. And by PNC for the achiever in you. I love these aerial shots of downtown Pittsburgh. We see Andrew Kester, a sophomore quarterback for West Allegheny, getting set to take the field. Oleg Chubko in at the running back position. And Habadell's going to take the direct snap, the running back, as Kester split out wide. And that is the first of many similar plays I think, Wolf, we're going to see just like this one.
Exactly so. Got a little trap. Pull your left guard. That's Shea Beaumont leading the way up for Habadell up inside. And then you just find a crease. That's all you're looking for. A little lead, a little power lead action going. Guard coming around. I like it.
We will see all kinds of substitutions as Kester off the field now. Second down. There's a run by Chase Dillon, and Dillon finding some room. Dillon getting down to the 32-yard line of West Mifflin. So it's Chase Dillon, it's Nick Habadell, it's Armand Delavade, it's Torrey Delmonico. This time it's Dillon with a big run.
Here we go, Chase Dillon. Just get in the pocket of your lead back and then find that crease as your offensive line comes off the ball, roll some people out. We can see right now Chase Dillon just doing a nice job, a little cutback. Oh, I love that slow-mo. And Devon Dutreville is able to bring him down eventually.
And it's our ultra-mo camera. Armand Delavade is in now. Delavade, the sophomore, banging off the right side, and he'll pick up 8 more yards. So West Allegheny has that offense rolling, and how about that offense? Brought to you by your Central Atlantic Toyota dealers. The starting lineup has Divin, Beaumont, Steele, Franz, and Windemaker up front. Kester, the sometime quarterback, Chupko, Habadell. Again, we'll see all kinds of substitutions. Daigle and Johnson, and the fine tight end is Zach Medved. As Chase Dillon is checked back into the game. And he will be in that Wildcat look, as Bob Palco told us this week. It's not a Wildcat, it's a single wing. It's old school football. Dillon is met this time and driven back and struggling forward, getting out of the hands of Popa for a moment. And down he goes. Actually, it's Popa who finishes things off with James Keys. Rotella, Popa, Fiello, and Martin up front. D'Angelo Mitchell. We also see Diallo Mitchell, his brother. Weber, Keys, and Hughes, the linebackers. Dutreville, Fulmore, and Jared Wright in this 4-4 defensive front for the West Mifflin Titans. 3rd and 2.
Well, you might want to make this a 10-1 defensive front. These guys, you pack the box against them.
And it's Habadell who's back in with Chupko as the lead blocker, the two who started the game. Habadell will cut it back towards the middle and to be very close to first down yardage. Hayden Rotella with a stop defensively for West Mifflin.
That's a nice job. Chase Dillon takes that snap, and it looks like he might head to the outside. No, it's that power lead looking for a crease. And Hayden Rotella does a nice job coming off, disengaging from the outside, working his way in and putting a pounder on Chase Dillon.
It'll be 4th and 1. And no question here, West Allegheny lining up to go for it. And it's Habadell. He's in that running back slot. Habadell gets the snap, goes off the left side, has to make a man miss in the backfield. Good penetration by Marcus Martin, but Habadell able to slide by him and pick up the first down.
Well, take a look at it right from Habadell's viewpoint right there. You got Marcus Martin waiting on you. So what do? Just a little zig, then a zag, and take it inside and find that crease to get your first down.
Barrel Subaru keys of the game. West Mifflin wants to stop West Day's running game and move the ball consistently themselves. West Allegheny, Bob Palco a little worried about West Mifflin's speed, and they also want to win the turnover battle. He said it's going to be the little things, the special teams, the turnover battle. Those are the things that are going to be important. Chase Dillon is checked in. Dillon off the right side, gets to the edge, turns it upfield, crosses the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 8 on first down for Chase Dillon.
What you love about the single wing is it gives you an extra blocker at the point of attack. Right here, Chase Dillon now. You got yourself Oleg Chupko right in front. Okay, get him out front, find somebody to bang. That's just what Oleg does, and Chase Dillon does a nice job of just finding his way to the outside, then cutting it north-south.
Marcus Martin making the stop, but again, an 8-yard pickup, going to be a 2nd and 2. Habadell back in with Harmon Delavade. In the Range Resources red zone. Delavade will keep himself, head straight up the middle. Harmon Delavade, the sophomore, gets inside the 10 and down to the 6-yard line, and another first down for West Allegheny.
What's amazing now, we've seen probably 3-4 different guys, but the line responds to the quarterback's cadence no matter who's calling it. Right here, Delavade does a nice job, does a little fake pitch, bring a man in motion to get another blocker at the point of attack, but he goes north-south, gets positive yardage for a first down.
Habadell checks back in.
I mean, think about it. You're on offensive line. Normally, you got to know your quarterback's voice. You got to learn it. But here, you've got maybe half a dozen guys.
Straight up the middle, met in the hole, and down he goes. James Keys filling into that hole, and a short pickup of about 1.5 yards to get inside the 5, short of the 4-yard line.
One of the keys to this game for the Titans is James Keys. That's how you fill a hole and stop a single wing offense. You come down, get a low pad level, and drive through on the tackle. Fine job by Mr. Keys there.
Chase Dillon will trot back in. So you have different guys calling different plays, but pretty much out of the same look and the same mentality, which is straight ahead and run it. Chupko in as a lead blocker. Dillon will try the left side. Try to bounce it outside, finds a crack and finds the end zone. Chase Dillon caps off West Allegheny's opening drive with a 5-yard touchdown run, and West Day goes on top, 6-0.
What a nice job of having some patience. Look at Chase Dillon right behind her. A little fake, draw the linebackers up. Now hit it over the top to the outside and you find that crease, just what Chase Dillon does. Great job of eyes and vision for Chase Dillon. Great job of staying with their blocks by West Day's offensive line.
Got that extra hand over the ball as well. Make sure he secured it. There's Pelcher on for the extra point attempt. It's bobbled, and West Allegheny normally very sure in the special teams area, does not convert, but they go up on top 6-0, taking their first drive of the game down the length of the field. Dillon caps things off with a touchdown run, and the Indians up 6-zip.
Welcome to Toyotathon, biggest sales event of the year. I'm Jan. How can I help?
We're looking for something exciting.
Dependable. Look around. Everything exciting is dependable too.
Dependable and exciting.
Is he okay?
It's just sinking in. He's almost back. I call this me time. I love it.
Check out 9 models with 0% APR, including Camry, RAV4, Corolla, Highlander, and Tundra. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Toyotathon is on, the one event you don't want to miss.
Honey, our family can choose to protect ourselves or not.
The answer's simple. Life insurance isn't for those who passed, it's for the loved ones who live.
Thanks to NSS Life and their low rates, I can afford to insure my whole family. That's guaranteed for a lifetime.
And we can count on it when we retire.
Your money is safe, and protecting families is our business. At NSS Life, family matters.
NSS Life, where family matters.
Welcome back to Heinz Field, ready to crown one more champion. The WPIAL AAA Championship on Root Sports underway, and let's get downstairs to Richie Walsh. Richie.
Hey guys, West Allegheny, wasn't always a powerhouse from 1950 to 1994. They only made the playoffs once, but since 1995 with Bob Pelko, they have 5 WPIAL championships, going for 6 tonight. Now across the field with West Mifflin, they have 1 WPIAL championship. That was 1963, and they beat Terry Hanratty and Butler at Forbes Field. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Richie, as Diallo Mitchell will take the kickoff out to the 19-yard line. And boy, Pelcher, as Zach Simmons makes the stop, is those high, deep kicks got the touchback on the one, and this allowing the coverage team lots of time to get down there and cover. Pelcher, an impressive weapon for Bob Palco's team.
Absolutely. Get that ball high up there, run underneath it. And I'll say this, after watching that first West A series, first time we get a handoff, we're going to high five.
So Derek Fulmore will come in, check back in as we take a look at our Western PA Chevy dealers scoring drive. 10 plays, 62 yards, every one of them a run. Chase Dillon from 5 yards out. 5 minutes and 15 seconds on the length of that drive. Now West Mifflin with their second possession. It's Wheeler. Wheeler finds a little sliver. Wheeler off to the races, crosses the 30, and had to do a little hesitation and was taken down by Colin Cunningham. But a big gain for Wheeler of 26 yards.
Counter trade, James Wheeler coming at you. Look for number 11, Lou Walls, who makes a great play to slow Wheeler down so that the posse could catch up, that being Colin Cunningham. Great job by Lou Walls to play off the block and keep Wheeler in front of him and made him have a two-way go. It was a nice job by Walls to be able to slow him down, because otherwise that was the speed Bob Pelko was talking about.
Yep,
afraid of those big plays.
I'm not sure anybody on the field can catch James Wheeler once he's out in the open. First and 10 from the 45. Give to the fullback. This is Diallo, or Green, I beg your pardon. Green bouncing off a couple of tacklers, and Green picking up 16 yards. And whether it's Green or Diallo Mitchell, and that time it was John Green, these fullbacks have a lot of room to run because everyone's keying on Wheeler.
Take a look right there. You get some nice blocking up front as that West Mifflin line just moves some people out of the way. And then you got your man, John Green, just bucking it straight ahead.
It looked to me like it was Fiello pulling there, who got 2 blocks on the play.
Oh, he did. Joseph Fiello came around the corner and whacked somebody else.
West Mifflin trying to answer West Allegheny's scoring drive. Here's Wheeler, and Wheeler is met in the backfield, and down he goes. Jordan Diven with the stop for West Allegheny. Get your hockey fix by reliving some of the most memorable games in Penguins history. Vintage Penguins on Root Sports continues tomorrow with an emotional Game 6 from the Pens' 91 playoff series against the Bruins, the win that would send the Pens into their first Stanley Cup final. Vintage Penguins tomorrow at 8 on Root Sports. The Pens winning that Wales Conference Championship. Loss of a couple on the play. 2nd and 12. Fulmer, play action pass, looking, had a receiver running downfield. That was Martin, but didn't have any time to throw it because Chase Dillon came in with his 2nd sack of the season and dropped Fulmer back behind midfield.
Oh, that's a nice job by 2-3 in the red jersey. Take a look here. Fulmer drops back, but Chase Dillon comes off and beats Wheeler off the edge and just throws Fulmer down. That's a nice job.
Now, Fulmer had Martin out in the pattern. Martin was pretty well covered, but didn't have time on a kind of a slow developing pattern to get him the ball anyway. And again, this is not what either team wants to do. Both teams feel like they can throw the football, but it's not really their MO offensively.
They don't want to throw the football.
They don't want to have to throw. There's a draw point. Nope, Fulmer's going to fake that. Try to head to the edge, and he is in all kinds of trouble. And down he goes. Another loss in the play, and another stop, this time by Habidell behind the line of scrimmage for West Allegheny.
Well, this was a busted play from the get-go. Fulmer was just trying to make a little bit of chicken salad out of chicken doo-doo at the moment there. Get a look here. You see right there, well, who's got it? Well, okay, I got to take it and go.
Yeah,
but he couldn't.
Either Wheeler was on the wrong side of him or he got on the wrong side of Wheeler because Wheeler was expecting to draw a handoff and they were turned the other way.
Exactly, and they were being spoken to at that moment.
Here's Fiello back in punt formation. Gets the snap. Gets the boot away.
Oh, just barely.
Low lining kick. Peter! It's going to roll inside the 20-yard line and down along that end line, or the out-of-bounds line, down to the 12-yard line. We mentioned Katie O'Malley has been joining us all day long, our Root Sports social media reporter in our social media headquarters. Katie.
Rob, it's been quite a day here in the social media headquarters, but I just wanted to remind the viewers who may have just tuned in for this AAA matchup, follow us on Twitter at Root Sports Pit, and also use the hashtag WPIAL whenever you're tweeting about today's matchup, tonight's final game, and you could be eligible to win a Ben Roethlisberger autographed football. Rob, back to you.
Katie, I'm sending a tweet as we speak. Thank you. In that jersey. Run over the right side was Chase Dillon, who is going to pick up good solid yardage. I beg your pardon, that's Habidell, who's going to pick up good solid yardage over the right side, a pickup of about 6 out to about the 19-yard line, and that is it on the first quarter. A fast-moving first quarter. Two teams who love to run, and West Allegheny has jumped out on top, looking for Bob Palco's 6th WPIAL championship, and they lead West Mifflin by a score of 6-0 as we're getting ready to crown our final champion of the day on McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports, presented by Trib Total Media.
That's me, L50858544P. But I'm not just a number. I have a purpose. A higher purpose.
Have some respect!
Not good. Oh, man. Hello? No. Finally, the buck stops here.
McDonald's new hot and spicy McChicken. Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, spicy coating. At only $1, it's spicy, not pricey, but only for a limited time.
Ford has the freshest lineup in America, so we're at the mall, celebrating.
Wow.
You're looking at the Fusion.
I think it's beautiful. It's so cool.
She is so genuinely happy. I love it. EcoBoost, 37 miles a gallon on the highway.
It has a lot of oomph.
Very slick. I like it. My Ford Touch, 10,000 different voice commands.
This is mind-blowing.
Now get a Fusion starting at only $20,700 after $1,000 cash back, or lease for only $249 a month.
Only at your neighborhood Ford store.
And Jim got me a new phone.
Really?
Yep, there it is.
If you don't have Xfinity, you're paying too much for phone service.
Are you two fighting?
So
So choose Xfinity from Comcast and save a whole lot over the phone company. Plus, get unlimited talk and text. Switch to Xfinity Voice for only $19.99 a month for 6 months. Or step up to an Xfinity Triple Play and save even more.
Hey, honey. Yeah, no, she was just asking about you.
Make a good gift an awesome gift with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Anti-fatigue technology, the lightweight Timberland Pro Helix work boot helps you stay on your feet all day long. And then some.
Available at Frank's Shoes.
The McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports Pittsburgh are brought to you by Barrel Automotive. We're driven to be better. By Isley's Original Chip Chop Ham and Barbecue Sauce. By NSS Life, Family Matters. And by Westinghouse, proud supporter of high school football. And there's the home, the homestead, Root Sports along the North Shore.
Oh yeah.
Right between Heinz Field and PNC Park. Couldn't ask for a better location.
You ever notice we're surrounded by some pretty good eateries too?
Yes, I have. I have noticed that, yes. Armand Delavade in at that tailback position. He'll dive over the left side, going to be brought down right near the lead stick. Looks like it might be just a hair short as Hayden Rotella got into the running lane there. And it's going to be, just maybe about a foot or so short.
You know, you've got to have a great appreciation for physical contact and play watching these two. I mean, this is just nothing fancy. Just line them up and have at it. It's great, great action. I love it.
Bob Palco was talking to him this week. Yeah, you run that Wildcat. First of all, we ran it before Darren McFadden in Arkansas. And second of all, it's a single wing. You can call it anything they want, but it's a single wing. Love Bob Palco. And I called it a foot short, but in fact it is enough for a first down. So another first down for the Indians, and they're just churning it out on the ground. And has won his 5 WPIAL championships in a variety of different styles. This single wing, ran it with Doran Dickerson, and had Tyler Palco, obviously his son, was the quarterback, so they threw the ball a little bit more there, and then running the ball again more in later years. We saw that great championship game a few years ago against Russell Shell and the Hopewell Vikings, and that was a grinded out running team, so he's won a variety of different ways at West Allegheny. Here's Dillon with a run off the left side, and Dillon stays on his feet, bounces off a couple tacklers before Fulmore can bring him down across the 35, enough for another first down for West Allegheny.
Well, take a look here. You got Chase Dillon now. He's just following his big up back there, Chubko, and now you just press that edge of the tackle's butt and look for that crease as your hogs come straight off. You want those guys taking people back, find that crease, and then run through a guy or two. That's what Chase Dillon does.
Delavade is checked back into the football game. It will be he that will be set to take this snap. Delavade straight up the middle. Lowers his shoulders and gets out to the 44-yard line. Another solid gain, a pickup of 7 on first down.
This is as subtle as a frying pan to the forehead. Look straight away. You got Delavade just coming straight up the gut. And that is just beautiful, classic, old-school football.
And there is Tyler Palco.
How nice to see him.
Where's the passer?
Really? Hey, Dad.
We used to pass when I was a quarterback, Dad. Although Tyler could run, and boy, was he a terrific defensive player.
What a great player
he certainly was. Habidell hit in the backfield, but able to slice forward off the attempted tackle by Fiello and get close to first down yardage.
Fiello,
nice short the last time. Yep.
Yeah. Right here, and Habidell just gets off of Fiello's attempted tackle and powers forward, getting close to that yard marker.
And sees successful runs on first down that have really helped, I think, set things up here as Habidell comes in with the play call. You talk about those wins on first down, and what West Mifflin needs is a stop. Force them into 2nd and 10. Make them think about throwing the football a little bit, but they haven't been able to do it so far. 3rd and short. Haberdahl with a snap, straight up the middle, and Haberdahl will pick up the first down. Good line surge, getting out close to midfield to the 49-yard line. That's where they will whistle it down. West Mifflin thinks they have the football. The officials think otherwise. Jared Wright reluctantly hands it back over.
Take a listen here, see if we hear the whistle. I heard the whistle there. Maybe it was frozen for a second or two.
It is getting cold out there, but West Mifflin, I think, maybe has the right to question whether that ball got out of there.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was ruled it did not, and here's Chase Dillon off the left side looking for somewhere to go. Gets to the edge and banged out of bounds. No, both he and Wright doing some banging. And he picks up another good, solid 5 yards on first down. Wolf, and take a listen to this one.
Oh, that hurts right now. All the way up here, that hurts.
I think my right foot just went numb.
Nice job by number 44, the tight end, Sean Orsini. Helped seal the edge. Give Chase Dillon something to look at there as he comes up, and he does a nice job of setting up his blockers, drawing the defenders to him, and then being able to utilize the blocks and cut off them.
He's Delavery now. Delavery will fake the pitch, keep it himself, and pick up about 4 yards, again close to first down yardage. James Keys makes the stop, and Bob Palco talks a lot about Delavade. Now, Delavade defensively started 6 games last year as a freshman and led the team in tackles, even though he only started 6 games, and even though he was only a freshman, leads the team in tackles again, and Bob Palco raves about it. That's his kind of football player, just tough and plays tough, no quit, no back down in Delavade. Not saying there isn't anybody else, but Bob Palco really expressing his admiration for Armin Delavade. Now 3rd and 1. Off the left side, it's Haberdahl, and Haberdahl getting a good line push and getting another first down. Crossing the 40 down close to the 39-yard line.
These guys are so well trained, they'll block anybody, even including themselves. Take a look here. You see a man, Delavade, just pounding away, but he got 2 offensive linemen there. They're just gonna, hey, if you're on my team, I'll block you too.
That was Dwayne Fisher blocking. It looked like Jordan Diven. 10th play of the drive here. West Allegheny has done nothing but run the football. And I suspect unless West Mifflin stops it, they will continue to do nothing but run the football. Here's Dillon. He'll try the right side. Dillon gets some good blocking out front. Dillon turns the corner. Dillon gets inside the 10, inside the 5, and Dillon from 39 yards out scores, and West Allegheny goes up 12-0.
Oh my, what a beautifully executed off tackle. Take a look, Chase Dillon. Now watch this offensive line. You got the crack back there. You got the tight end setting the edge. Now Chase Dillon finds that little seam, and it's a foot race with a stiff arm, and Chase Dillon wins the foot race. Another look here. You can see you got the little block back by the wide receiver, but he finds that seam to the outside. West Mifflin can't set the edge.
Evan Pelcher on to try the extra point. Hold down this time, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And West Allegheny has gone on top by a score of 13-0. 7:26 remaining in the second quarter. Looking for Bob Palco's 6th WPIAL championship.
See you at work.
The Infinity Limited Engagement Winter Event. Enjoy the best offers of the season, including an Infinity G sedan for only $319 a month. Infinity Inspired Performance.
At Trib Total Media, we're relentless in seeking and reporting the truth. We ask the tough questions and never give up until we uncover the complete story, and then report it to you, accurately. Sure, we lean to the right with our editorial opinions, but when it comes to hard news, we're right down the middle. The Trib. Conservative views, objective news. Get it right. Now.
The Dan, the myth, the legend.
Have fun.
You are watching The Dan Patrick Show on the NBC Sports Network.
Who's with me?
Are you kidding me?
We play hard, we play hurt, we play tough. Ask me if I'm an elite broadcaster. Come on this side of the glass and say that to me, you little punk.
I can't believe they let us do this show.
Catch The Dan Patrick Show every weekday morning on the NBC Sports Network.
Seriously, I can't.
Welcome back to the McDonald's WPIAL Championships on Root Sports, presented by Trib Total Media. We're in the AAA Championship game. West Allegheny leading West Mifflin 13-0. Want to thank the Trib, too, for passing along this update on Miles Sanders. The Trib reporting, and if you were watching the Quad A game, Sanders going out with an injury. He was taken off the field on the stretcher, and we're told that he is home with a neck sprain, but he is home, and that's good news. Miles Sanders, by the way, was our McDonald's player of the game for Woodland Hills in that AAA game, the freshman with 99 yards rushing. As you take a look at the Western PA Chevy Dealer scoring drive, 10 plays, 88 yards, 452. He chased to a 39-yard touchdown run, the tally for West Allegheny. So our thoughts going out to Miles Sanders and family, and happy to hear that he is doing well. And the ball gets through the hands of James Wheeler and on into the end zone, and West Mifflin will have to start at their own 20-yard line. Tune in for game analysis from the Steelers, Pitt, and WVU during press conference Tuesday. Hear from head coach Mike Tomlin, Paul Christ, and Dana Holgerson as they break down every game. Press conference Tuesday beginning at noon on Root Sports. Antonio Brown will join us in studio. We'll be breaking down that Cleveland Browns game, a hopeful victory for the Steelers up on Sunday. I know you'll be there, Wolf. Big game for the Steelers.
Of course, I'll be a little colder because I'll be out on the field rather up in the booth here. It's so nice.
It is nice.
See how the other half lives.
West Mifflin kind of in need of establishing some rhythm here offensively. It's James Wheeler off the right side, and Wheeler almost sprung one and pick up about 8 yards out to the 28-yard line.
Well, that's what they need to do, is get James Wheeler, make him the 18-wheeler that he is. You see James Fiello, number 77, just leading around, coming through the hole there. And James Wheeler is just close to being able to make some really big plays.
And we saw in that first-round matchup against Knock what a home run hitter he can be. Plugging away, and then all of a sudden he can go the distance at any time with that great speed. There's Fulmore rolling out. Fulmore will keep, and Fulmore will get out across the 30-yard line, so a first down for West Mifflin. So I think, Wolf, really, when you're looking at things from West Mifflin's perspective, first order of business has been accomplished. They picked up a first down.
Exactly so. You can see right here, running that option. Nobody comes up to challenge number 2, Derek Fulmore. So why not take it? Take it and get that first down.
And Dustin Windemaker, the outstanding two-way lineman, is down for West Allegheny. So we will take a break and hopefully have an update on the condition of Dustin Windemaker when we return. 6:44 remaining here in the second quarter. West Allegheny on top of West Mifflin, 13-0.
UPMC Sports Medicine, we specialize in advanced techniques to repair a wide range of sports-related injuries.
Not just for the professional athlete, but for people of all skills and all ages.
We look at each individual's total well-being, educating them on ways to avoid injury and stay healthy.
Our experts help athletes increase their speed, focus, and performance.
For over 20 years, we've offered specialized treatments for injuries to the head, neck, back, knees, and legs.
It's very rewarding to see the results.
UPMC Sports Medicine. We take care of the Steelers and the nation that follows them.
Hope you've enjoyed the shots on our Ultramo camera all day. There's Dustin Windemaker, who was able to hop up shortly after we went to the commercial and get off the field under apparently his own power. Didn't appear to be limping or anything. We're not sure what the nature of the injury is, but good to see him up and moving about.
What a fantastic series of shots that was with the Ultramo. You call it the Ultramo?
The Ultramo.
Slow-mo.
Ultramo.
Ultramo. It is just fabulous.
It's Ultra.
It's Mo.
There's a handoff to Wheeler off the right side, and Wheeler met in the backfield and down he goes. That was Dwayne Fisher who came in and led the charge defensively. Alan Stevenson in there to help as well.
All right, here, take a look. You got James Fiallo pulling from the left guard. James makes it through, but James Wheeler doesn't make it through. And that's when the collapse of a red sea of jerseys, if you will, surrounding Wheeler, bringing him down.
And this is what West Allegheny has been able to do enough. Those first down big plays to make it now 2nd and 11. And as West Mifflin think about running or throwing here, they get a little out of their comfort zone perhaps on a play like this. The option, Fulmore on the keeper. Fulmore going to cross the 35, get out to about the 36-yard line. Zach Medved on the stop. He gets about 6 on that play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Oh, it's nice. You got the little belly option. You fake it to John Green, then you go down the line. And again, nobody challenges Derek Fulmore. They look more for James Wheeler, trying to take away the pitch to the outside, cover the pitch, man. Well, that leaves Fulmore able to operate a little bit on the inside, and he picks up some nice yardage.
So a very important 3rd and 5. Fulmore back, looking, throws over the middle, incomplete to Marcus Martin. Close to a completion. The two couldn't quite hook up. Sean Orsini there in coverage for West Allegheny, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, you got 44 covering 44. Sean Orsini and Marcus Martin, and right there you can see it's just, it's Mark. Hey, you know what? Marcus Martin, he could have caught that. Would have liked to catch it. Not an easy catch, but certainly the quality athlete that he is. That's one I know he thinks he should have brought in.
Leading receiver on the team, 13 catches, averaging 29 yards of reception. It's going to bring up a punt, and West Mifflin getting themselves into a dangerous position here as Fiallo gets the boot off. And once again, this is going to sail out of bounds, so it won't be returned, but it will be very good field position for West Allegheny, and they will take over at their own 40-yard line. And here's a look at the work of Chase Dillon, who has 7 carries, Wolf, for 98 yards.
Oh yeah, just running that single wing. Get on the hip of your fullback. Now another one, take it to the other side. Good work by your tight end, kicking some bodies to the inside. Chase Dillon again, taking the snap, watches patience, and he sees that little seam. Then he gets it into gear.
5-yard touchdown run and a 39-yard touchdown run, and that's Dillon who's in the game now. Dillon tries to bounce it outside. We'll find a little room, and we'll be wrapped up and taken out of bounds after a gain of about 3 out to the 43-yard line. It was Jared Wright who made the stop but lost his helmet, so he's got to come out for a play.
Well, again, the old direct snap, and you have that extra blocker at the point of attack, Chubko, and now it's just as simple as getting yourself upfield and get what you can. This is a better job by West Mifflin on the first down. First down, West Allegheny's they have been winning the battle of first downs. 4 yards or more.
With that run, Dillon goes over 100 yards, 8 carries, 101 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Habedel back in that wildcat or single wing formation. Habedel straight up the middle. And Habedel will cross the 45 and get out to almost the 49-yard line. I guess you're going to spot it right around the 48. Colton Weber makes the stop, but it brings up a 3rd and 2. And West Allegheny's been in these sort of positions, 3rd and short all game long.
Yeah, just all you want to do is get your man in position, whether it's Habedel, whether it's Chase Dillon, whether it's Delavade, either one of them. I mean, it's a code red all game long in those trenches.
And it's Delavade who's in there now. And a 3rd and 2 from the 48-yard line. Delavade cuts back to the left, and Delavade will pick up first down yardage as he drives through Kenny Hughes. Kenny Hughes at 5'8", 140 pounds, has to come up and meet chase Dillon, and Dillon picks up another first.
Look at the nice cutback here and a little skip doodah over the top of a downed West Mifflin Titan. And keep your feet going. This is nice.
Almost got him.
Oh, yeah. But boy, oh boy, he lowers that pad level just after taking off and getting a little air.
And
nice job.
See those snowflakes coming down on the Ultra-Mo camera as well. Everything clear as day.
That is spectacular.
Dillon back in there again. That's the snap. Straight up the middle. Not a whole lot going this time. Fiello once again. Boy, Fiello's been getting great penetration. He and Tyler Bornak teaming up that time on the stop.
That's a better job for West Mifflin. Getting some penetration on first down, able to hold them to less than a win. Now the question is, how long before they keep the body blows up do they go to the head? That being West A. Try to go over the top, do something. But right at this point, it's not been necessary.
No.
We're still waiting for a handoff, aren't we?
Yeah, West Allegheny's not handed the ball off yet.
I mean, think about it. You got 3 minutes and change left, and we haven't had a handoff by the West Allegheny offense.
And how about Billy Steele, who's the center, has to snap it back every time. And right on target. Delavade, and Delavade will pick his way forward, and Delavade will get close to first down yardage. And across the 35, get to the 34, and apparently be about a half yard short.
Well, take a look here. Delavade just following the trap block by Brian Franz there. Just wait, let him clear some people out. Great job, Billy Steele. Sounds like a pro wrestler, doesn't he?
He does. That's a great handle. By the way, on this 3rd and 1 now, all 5 third downs have been 3 yards or less, which means Wolf on 1st and 2nd down, they've just put themselves in great position on 3rd down. And now, just as I say that, I think we're going to get a little movement here by West Allegheny, and this will be their first 3rd down that's longer than 3 yards.
Full start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Mark Syke, the official for this AAA championship game.
Look at Bob Pelko. Yeah. What, are you kidding me? Take a look.
Double flincher.
Yeah, I'd put that on my guard if I was a tackle. He pointed. I took off. It's his fault, Coach.
How about Andrew Kester? Finally settling in at the quarterback position. Might have a chance to throw a pass here. Empty set. Back, looking for Dillon. It is knocked away by Martin. And for a moment, I thought of maybe a lateral, but they quickly step in and say incomplete pass. And now will West Allegheny punt for the first time in the game.
Now here we go. Andrew Kester, the starting quarterback listed. And the first thing he does, throw the ball. Bob Palco is probably saying, well, enough of that. Let's go back to the running game. We tried a pass. A little swing pass nonetheless.
Just 2:11 remaining in this first half, and he's going to play it as you suspect he might. Going to punt it away here. Evan Pelcher will get back in punt formation. I should say at least he has the punt team out there on a 4th and 6. Pelcher gets the snap, and Pelcher thinking about it. Now Pelcher will just kind of boot the little rugger style, but it will go out of bounds, so not much of a punt. It's only going to go 8 yards from the 39 down to the 31, so I'm sure Bob Palco was hoping they'd pin him deep. And now we'll see what West Mifflin elects to do here with Coach Ray Brazo. And we've been talking a lot about Bob Palco, but what about the job Ray Brazo?
See Bob come over and just say something to him. I'm a fan of Bob Palco. Both these coaches, Ray Brazo and Bob Palco, are terrific coaches. I've just gotten to know Palco a little bit over the years, and he kills me. We run a clinic. The Steelers have a youth football clinic at the West Allegheny School every summer, and I drive over there, and he's got his linemen out there dragging tires and chains and all kinds of stuff.
There's the pitch to Wheeler. Wheeler looking for some room, finding a little off the right side. He'll pick up about 5 yards out to the 36-yard line. I want to remind you to stick around for the halftime show coming up back in our Roots Sports Studios with Dan Potash and Chris Schneider. They'll be examining this game and getting you caught up on all the WPIAL championship action here on Roots Sports. A complete recap of Championship Day, the UPMC Sports Medicine halftime show coming up in about a minute and a half. And game clock time is just about real time, because they just run the ball. And here's Wheeler off the left side. He'll pick up about a yard or so. But Ray Brazo, had that 4-year absence from West Mifflin when he went back to his alma mater, Steel Valley. He was on the staff that George Novak had that won the championship for Steel Valley back in 1982, and then returned to West Mifflin and has got the program churning once again. They'd fallen off a little bit in his absence, and Ray Brazo has done a great job. And you love that big windbreaker.
I love it. Yeah, he looks like one of the from the neck down. He looks like one of those rock'em sock'em robots. Big shoulders and everything.
And here's the handoff to the fullback, and this is going to be Green, who's going to pick up yardage that's close to the first down. It looks like he's got it from this angle, but it's very close. They may have to measure this. Nope, they don't. They say first down.
Okay, real simple. Pull your guard, James Fiallo. Yeah, get up there, get a hit. You just crease the guy, but that's just enough. John Green able to get up there and carry the ball.
Boy, it looked like he never really did have a good handle on that.
It was a little bit loose, wasn't it?
Yeah, almost shook it loose. There's the handoff. Fulmore finding some room, or I beg your pardon, Wheeler, and Wheeler will get out near the first down sticks with 24 seconds remaining. And they're not going to call this. They're going to stop and say, we need to measure it or what? What are they going to do here? They're going to stop play for now. Let's take another look at this run. And it is a first down, so the clock will stop with 21 seconds remaining.
Just a straight power lead. Put it in the hands of the 18-wheeler. James Wheeler heading up north-south. That's, the thing about it is there's no hesitation. He sees it and then he hits it and gets it.
Well, now with the ball at the 48-yard line and 21 seconds remaining, they picked up a couple of first downs, and Ray Brazo wants to talk things over and think about what they're going to do here with 2 timeouts, 21 seconds remaining, and down 13-0.
Well, there's all that. We've seen all them traps and so forth. You've seen, I think Chris Schneider was talking about it back in the studio, and you're seeing it played out right before you.
Well, Zach Medved won a championship, played a little bit as a sophomore back in 09 for Bob Packard. Actually, I believe he was a freshman on that team. But he talked about his desire to get back here to Heinz Field at some point when he was playing a larger role throughout his West Allegheny career.
After we won, down at Heinz Field in 09, I was talking to our offensive coordinator, Dan Marshall, and he gave me a big hug. He's like, congratulations. And I told him, I was like, mark my words, we're going to be back here one more time at least before I graduate.
His words have been marked, and Zach Medved has helped his team go back here. Mike Caputo was the big star for Bob Paco in those days. He and Russell Shell waging a tremendous war of running backs back then. And the pass out to Martin is complete. Has to lay out to catch it, though. And so the clock continuing to wind, and West Mifflin will use a second timeout with 11 seconds remaining. And kind of too bad there. Martin looked like he had plenty of room to make the catch, get some yardage, and get out of bounds, but had to leave his feet to make the catch.
Well, I was talking before when he dropped, and I said, you know what? He's a quality performer. Got good hands. That's why it was so unusual for him to drop one. Look at this. Tremendous catch. Full extension. That's what you expect from Marcus Martin.
Getting that hand up there to cradle and make sure that it didn't bounce out when he hit the ground. Now 11 seconds remaining.
That is very much Heath Miller-ish there.
How about Heath? How about the year Heath is having this year, huh?
Yeah, tremendous.
And Mark Martin, a great two-way performer for this Titans football team. 6'2", 225-pound junior.
Competes hard, he does.
Star on defense and offense for the Titans. Beg your pardon, Martin, a senior. I said junior, but 6'2", 225-pound senior.
I'm sure Ray Brazo wishes he was a junior.
Yeah, sophomore even.
Let's make it an even freshman.
Back to pass. Fulmore will throw one deep, intended for Martin, and this will be intercepted by Lou Walls, and he will be taken out of bounds inside the 5-yard line down at the 4 with 3 seconds remaining in the first half. So don't really care much about the interception. You're just trying to take one sort of desperation heave down the field.
That was a good job. Yeah, you go after it. Derek Fulmore lays one out there, good as a punt. You might as well take a shot at it. Unfortunately, it was just a little too far for Marcus Martin to get after. But Lou Wall's doing a nice job of keeping coverage over the top.
4th interception on the year for Walls. Also plays some receiver, has more interceptions than receptions. But that's that's part of a ground and pound offensive attack, isn't it?
Yes,
wide receivers can get lonely out there sometimes. And West Allegheny takes a knee in the final play of the first half. And as advertised, two teams slugging it out. Very little in the way of the passing game. And West Allegheny up 13-0. Let's go downstairs to Richie Walsh. Richie?
Bob, your script of running the ball and defense seems to be working. You're halfway there.
Yeah, well, it's pretty tough to throw the ball in this stuff anyway. If we, not that we, again, we throw the ball a little bit, but, it's just too unpredictable. You're lucky to get a punt snap off in this win.
Dustin Windemaker, how's he doing?
He just, got a little bump, so took him out, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what the doctor says.
All right, good luck in the second half. Thanks, Bob. Back to you.
All right, Richie, thanks very much. Bob Palco's team on top, 13-0, as he searches for his 6th WPIAL championship. Up 13-0, West Allegheny in the lead as Championship Friday winding down. For a recap on the entire day and a look at this AAA matchup, we're going to head back to our studios for the UPMC Sports Medicine Halftime Show with Dan Potash and Chris Schneider up next.
Workers here have always been a proud bunch. All they ever wanted was the opportunity to show what they could do. And they showed the world time and again. Now, thanks to our abundant natural gas, manufacturing is on its way back. And for a new generation, opportunity awaits.
Okay, Steelers Nation, the toughest truck is now with the toughest team. Ford F-150 is the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Goes together like black and gold, steel and curtain. F-150 hauls more, tows more, and gets more out of a gallon of gas. Believe me, there's a reason it's the best-selling truck in Pittsburgh. Touchdown, baby. Enter for your chance to win the official Pittsburgh Steelers F-150 XLT Super Crew plus 4 game tickets at neighborhoodfordstore.com.
Mom, where do mashed potatoes come from?
Potatoes.
Where do potatoes come from?
The farm.
Did you get these potatoes from the farm?
No, but Bob did.
Who's Bob?
Bob Evans. This is his recipe.
He's a good cook.
I think so too.
For every meal, every generation. Choose Bob Evans, America's #1 refrigerated mashed potatoes.
Guess where mashed potatoes come from?
2012. It's almost over, so why not make an end-of-year resolution with Kia's holiday sales event? J.D. Power & Associates ranked the Soul highest in its class in initial quality, and the Optima most appealing midsize car. Add in the Sorrento, and Kia has some of the highest safety-rated vehicles on the road. 2012 may be coming to an end, but the best time to buy a Kia is right now. Get 0% APR plus $1,000 bonus cash on the Sorrento.
Welcome to the UPMC Sports Medicine Halftime Show.
The Indians of West Allegheny on the warpath, but they're doing it one-dimensional. Run, 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 run. Chase Dillon with the score here as the Tribe have a 13-0 lead over the Titans of West Mifflin in the AAA WPIAL Final. Hello and welcome to the UPMC Sports Medicine Halftime Show alongside Chris Schneider. I'm Dan Potash. It's our final studio segment of the night / afternoon / morning. But we've talked so much about so many different teams and what they've been able to do well and not do well. And we said coming into this game that West Allegheny would do what they're doing really well, and that's just run the ball.
They're just running the ball out of the single wing formation. Yeah. It is old-time football, smash mouth. They're effective at it. They got a 13-point lead.
You could say that the wind is causing teams to alter their offense, but even if it wasn't windy, this is what they do, and they do it well.
They don't throw the ball very much, and don't let Coach Bob Palco fool you. He goes with what can get him there, and he knows that this offense can run the football no matter who's back there. They got 3-4 guys that they'll put back there in this single wing formation, and they just pound away at you, and they just try to wear you out.
Chris, stay with us. We're going to have your keys to the second half coming up a little bit later in this halftime show. All right. Many of the athletes you're watching at Heinz Field today have been under the watchful eye of trainers at UPMC Sports Medicine. Certified trainers work with many teams throughout Western PA to make sure that they have the care that they need when they need it most. Our Stan Saverin explains.
If you've ever watched high school sports, chances are you've seen them before.
They're the ones running out from the sidelines or dugout or bench to help an injured or shaken up athlete. They are certified athletic trainers, and they play a big role in a team's success both on and off the field. From game day preparation to off-season conditioning, they've become as much a part of high school sports teams as the coaches. And as athletic trainer Jennifer Wysick of Knock High School continue, her job involves quite a bit more than bandages and ice packs.
Yes, especially in this day and age with the technology that we deal with, legal liability that we have to deal with, the amount of athletes that we're dealing with. There's so many more kids playing sports at a higher level. Our job is multifaceted.
Here in Pennsylvania, certified athletic trainers are considered licensed healthcare professionals. They must be able to identify and provide initial treatment for everything from minor injuries like sprains and bruises to major injuries like concussions and broken bones.
Besides the regular things that we use every day, the taping and everything that everyone's pretty familiar with, we are computer-based, technology-based as a huge part of our job now. We have cell phones, and we use Impact as computer-based, and all of our filing, electronic documents, everything goes on the computer, and it is amazing the amount of technology that we have to utilize in our job every day that people probably have no idea that part of it.
And although there is nothing like catching a winning touchdown pass or hitting a walk-off home run to make you feel like a pro, Jennifer knows that her student athletes appreciate that they get the same level of care that the pros do.
That is great, but it obviously keeps us on our toes. We have to really know our stuff, because these kids and these parents are coming in with maybe not all the knowledge, but some of the knowledge. So they ask the right questions, and they know what needs to get done. And so if you're not keeping up with that, they know it.
Jennifer is one of the more than 70 athletic trainers at UPMC Sports Medicine who display their dedication daily to athletes at more than 40 high schools and colleges in the area. To learn more, visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
You know, it's hard to believe that Championship Friday is almost complete, but we have been here in studio all day. If you've been out either shopping or digesting the turkey from yesterday, then we've got something in store for you as far as all the highlights of the 3 previous games that you've missed. Yes, it's a long day, but we can sum it up in about 5.5 minutes. So stay with us on Root Sports. Chris Snyder and I will be back on the North Shore right after this.
Number 15. 15?
I want to.
Of course you want Izzy's original chip-chopped ham. Chipping makes it fresher, hammier, tastier.
I knew that.
Remember Isley's.
This holiday season at McDonald's, buy or reload Arch cards totaling $25 or more and get a coupon book with over $150 in savings from famous retailers like Best Buy, Sears, The Gap, Children's Place, Famous Footwear, and Radio Shack. So load up on Arch cards and watch your gift-giving ideas really take shape. The simple joy of the perfect gift.
At Trib Total Media, we're relentless in seeking and reporting the truth. We ask the tough questions and never give up until we uncover the complete story, and then report it to you, accurately. Sure, we lean to the right with our editorial opinions, but when it comes to hard news, we're right down the middle. The Trib. Conservative views, objective news. Get it right. Now.
The Dan, the myth, the legend.
Have fun.
You are watching The Dan Patrick Show on the NBC Sports Network.
Who's with me?
Are you kidding me?
We play hard, we play hurt, we play tough. Ask me if I'm an elite broadcaster. Come on this side of the glass and say that to me, you little punk.
I can't believe they let us do this show.
Catch The Dan Patrick Show every weekday morning on the NBC Sports Network.
Seriously, I can't.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in her Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Tuesday. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's gonna be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
In this court, the only judge is the final score. This is Root Sports College Basketball. VMI versus West Virginia, Wednesday at 7.
A full day of championship coverage is almost complete. The Indians with a 13-0 lead over the Titans in the AAA final. But wait, what happened earlier today in the AA final? First quarter, no score between Aliquippa and Washington High. Wash High from their own 46, but the Clips say no way on a 4th and 2. So the Pixies turn it over on downs. Malik Shagag keeps it himself, goes in from 12 yards out. 6-0 Clips, 2-point conversion. No. Later in the first quarter, Clips now from their own 40-0. Terry Swanson takes the handoff. Bye-bye. 60 yards for the score. You can add the 2-point conversion on that one. So it's 14-0. Second quarter, Shagag will take it in once again. The guy can play offense and defense.
He does it on both sides of the football. You see here just a little quarterback keep around the end. He just weaves his way into the end zone.
The Quips win their 15th WPIAL title, 34-7. Your final. Richie Walsh caught up with Drayvon Henry after the game.
Thanks, guys. The weather seemed to be no factor for you guys today. Another WPIAL championship. How does this feel for you?
It feels good. I mean, we WPIAL champs. That explains it all.
What were you guys able to do on defense? Your head coach stresses defense and how important it is, and you shut down the WPIAL's best running back today.
One
one of the WPIAL best running back.
Our D-line, they was dominant. They've been dominant all year. D-linemen, running backs, linebackers, they did their job, and we just worked as a unit.
This team's looked unstoppable all year. What is it about this team? Why are you guys able to put together these kind of offensive performances?
We work together. We just one big family. Like this team right here, we get along so well off and on the field. And it just translates on the field, I guess.
Where can this team go from here? You guys are undefeated and beating all the good teams around here.
Well, we got WPIAL champs. That's a check. And as you know, we're trying to get a ring now. State champs. That's what we're going for.
All right, congrats. Enjoy it. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, back to you.
All right, Rich, thank you very much. The long and proud tradition of Aliquippa football getting a little bit better today. Title number 15. That's crazy.
15 is unbelievable, and they're doing it in style, and they're just eliminating the competition as they step to the plate.
All right, how about the Quad A final between Woody High and North Allegheny? First quarter, 3rd and 20 for NA. Mac Leftwich. One-handed catch by Zach Lyon. I've seen that like 10 times today. It looks better each time. 7-0 Tigers. Later in the first, 3rd and 5 for Woody High. Cody McClellan finds Tom Green in the end zone. We're tied at 7. Ball game, right? Well, all the scoring in the first half. Leftwich again, this time to Greg Garrity in stride.
Yeah, and Leftwich, he had time in the first half. He was able to seize the momentum, hit Garrity, his favorite receiver all year. Big throw and catch. It ended up being the game-winning touchdown.
21-14, all the points in the first half. That's all she wrote as the Tigers win their 4th Quad A title. Richie Walsh catching up with Zach Lyon after the game.
Well, great game by you. 2 touchdowns. Talk about that first one where you had to tip it to yourself.
Can't recall really. I just kind of caught the ball, ran, it was in the end zone. Felt awesome, really.
How's this feel, though? 3 WPIAL titles in a row. No other Quad A team has done that.
It's crazy. Just the opportunities that we have, it's awesome. It feels great, all the work that's paid off. We're here, we won it, we did it. It feels great.
What is it about this team? Why have you guys been so dominant and able to do what you've been doing?
It's just a group of great kids. We can all play football. It's just great coaching staff. They work hard to get us in the right spot, and we all work our asses off, and it's great.
And your quarterback today came up with huge plays, one after another, right time.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great quarterback. I'm thankful for him. Not much else to say.
All right, congrats and go enjoy this.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Zach, you stand corrected. There is a lot more to say. Look at the list of most Quad A titles. North Allegheny impressive with 4, but they are within some good company.
They are. I mean, you see Woodland Hills, the team they beat, has 5. Mount Lebanon has 5, and that's Coach Walker's dad won a couple of those at Mount Lebanon. But they're at 4, and that's 3 in a row for them. And he's got quite a program growing up there.
Let's go, baby.
The Killer T's in Clairton taking on Stir Rocks in the single A final. Tyler Boyd to Santion Sims. Just like that Zach Lyon touchdown. The name just gets better every time I say it. 74-yard touchdown, Chris. Bears up 22-7.
Yeah, and Tyler Boyd, he's been doing it, running the football. But do you see him there? Throw a nice pass and get into the end zone.
Also impressed with this run by Lenny Williams, were you not?
Lenny Williams is a good football player. Only a junior. He's going to be back next year. He threw for 2,000 yards this year, ran for over 1,000. You can see why he ran for over 1,000 with that run right there.
Well, this score would make it 35-21 Clairton, but they decided to, let's say, drop the hammer and put this one away as Tyler Boyd finds a hole and by.
They go to their horse, and you can see why he's one of the most heavily recruited football players in Western PA. He's got the speed, he's got the size, he hits pay dirt.
He does, and speaking of pay dirt, the Bears got paid. 58-21 your final as they win yet another single A championship. And as impressive as it was to watch the highlights and look at the final numbers, there's something else that stands out by itself. The fact that they have won 60 consecutive games.
Well, we've talked about it all day. 60 consecutive games. I mean, most kids don't get to play 60 games in their career in high school, but to win 60 consecutive games, they broke the state record. It's now the longest current national running streak.
Yeah.
For a small little community, what pride they have and what a product they put on the field. Well coached, a lot of great football players. And you can see they're on a mission to get that state championship.
Well, we've taken you through the highlights of the 3 previous WPIAL finals from earlier today. We have one half of the books of the final matchup of the evening between West Allegheny and West Mifflin. Thank you very much, Fred, in our studio, being a producer that gets in my ear. That's very nice. Thank you. So what are the keys for the second half?
Well, when you're looking at West Mifflin right now, they got to get outside their comfort zone. They've run the football all year. They're not a big throwing team, but West Allegheny's just packing the box. They're playing the run. They've got to loosen up that defense, try to get some plays over the top to soften up that defense. If they're not able to do that, it's going to be a tough second half for them.
West A has been running it and running it well.
Yeah, it's going to be just a lot of more of the same for West Allegheny. They've been pretty outstanding running the football in the first half. They've played tough on defense. If they stay the course, they don't have any major mistakes, they're looking at winning their fifth WPIAL title.
All right, we're going to see how things play out. But as far as the UPMC Sports Medicine halftime show, this is our final studio show of the day. Chris, well done, dude.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a few years, but I think we did all right.
What a great day of football.
Not bad. Not bad, and it's not over yet. West A with a 13-0 lead. Let's see if they can either hold on to it or watch it slip away. Rob King and Craig Wolfley have the call of the second half on Root Sports right after this.
At Westinghouse, we're not only passionate about energy, we're passionate about encouraging today's teens to explore careers in math and science. Through Westinghouse's Envision program, Westinghouse engineers and professionals visit schools every year teaching basic elements of engineering through interactive, hands-on experiments. At Westinghouse, we care about the future, yours and ours. Westinghouse providing future generations with clean, safe, and reliable electricity.
Okay, Steelers Nation, the toughest truck is now with the toughest team. Ford F-150 is the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Goes together like black and gold. Steel and curtain. F-150 hauls more, tows more, and gets more out of a gallon of gas. Believe me, there's a reason it's the best-selling truck in Pittsburgh. Touchdown, baby. Now during the Black Friday event, get 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 on F-150, or get $8,000 in total savings.
Rick Tocchet was a fearsome competitor who scored 440 career NHL goals. but he was also a self-made player who literally fought his way into the NHL. Primarily a brawler when he first entered the league, Tocchet added his goal-scoring touch as his career unfolded, although he never lost his fiery edge.
Lots of courage and gave lots of courage to his teammates. Those kind of guys who can play at that level and still bring that special courage don't come along too often.
Tocchet was acquired by the Penguins in 1992 when they were floundering to defend their first Stanley Cup championship. Tocchet played a huge part in righting the Penguin ship and helped lead them to their second cup later that year, and following that up with a career-high 48 goals the next season. He retired after the 2001-2002 campaign. Welcome back to Heinz Field, getting ready for the third quarter of the AAA Championship. West Allegheny leading West Mifflin 13-0. You can see the band bundled up there. Wind chill of 19 degrees currently at Heinz Field. First half highlights. How about Chase Dillon starting the scoring with a 5-yard run off left side, and then Wolf, he shakes loose for a 39-yard touchdown run to put West Allegheny up 13-0.
I love his patience here. Wait, and then make a break. And he does, all the way to the end zone.
Dillon over 100 yards rushing in that first half, 9 carries for 103 yards, and those 2 scores. Meanwhile, James Wheeler, 10 carries, 54 yards for West Mifflin. This is late in the first half, and they're trying desperately to get a score. Then the lone completion of the first half between the two teams to Martin, and Fulmore will try to go up top in the last seconds of the first half, and Lou Walls gets the interception. As we take a look at the statistics in the first half, and you can see, Wolf, West Allegheny was the one, and we figured this was going to be a running battle. They were the ones who really got their running game on track in that first half.
They certainly did. West A got it going. You see that 175-81. Unbelievable passing yards. The big zero is West Allegheny. You know, we've seen one pass attempt. We have not seen a handoff, I don't believe, yet by West Allegheny.
No, they have just run the football and then run the football some more. Hey, if you missed any of today's Championship Day action or just want to see the games again, tune into Root Sports all next week for special replays of each game in its entirety. Our next week on Root Sports brought to you by Trib Total Media. We invite you to visit rootsports.com to check out a full schedule of replays for all 4 championship games coming up next week. And as we take a look at this AAA championship, first of all, to just briefly recap, Clairton winning the single A title, and that was the 6th championship for Tom Nola, 5th consecutive championship, first team since Braddock to do that back in 1955 to 1959, and Bob Palco looking to bookend that with his 6th WPIAL championship, and 3 of those won when Tyler Palco was the quarterback at West Allegheny. He is with our Richie Walsh. Richie.
Thanks, Robin. I'm with that quarterback right now. Tyler, you missed this?
No, a little bit. I miss playing for my pops.
What do you think tonight?
Well, you know, obviously they got a second half to play, and West Mifflin's pretty scary athletically, so hopefully that clock ticks down pretty fast for these guys.
What are you up to nowadays?
I have my own financial advising business down in the city, so using my brain a little bit more than I did before with my Pitt degree, so I'm back in town.
Are you going to try to get back into football anyway, coaching, playing again, or are you just going to stick with this?
Well, yeah, I put a lot of time and effort into opening my business here in Pittsburgh, and something I'm really passionate about with the financial planning stuff. So I'm excited about it, but I'll always stay close to it.
You got any advice for your dad in the second half?
Keep running the ball and win.
All right, thanks, Tyler.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
All right, Richie and Tyler, thanks very much. And Bob Palco knows something about winning, and we have seen some coaches with some awfully impressive resumes. We talked about Tom Nola winning 6 championships at Clairton, including 5 in a row. And then at the Quad A level, Art Walker winning his 5th WPIAL championship, 3rd in a row. And that is the only time that's ever been accomplished at the Quad A level in the WPIAL. The AA level, Mike Smianik wins his 5th championship. And here was championship number 5 for Bob Palco. There's Mike Caputo and that great matchup against Hopewell.
Wow,
Mike Caputo, and it was Russell Shell, and then it was right down to the wire. West Allegheny able to make the big play at the end of the game, and it looked like that might be a touchdown tying game with the 2-point conversion. And Bob Palco winning his 5th championship there and looking to add a 6th title.
I was getting a kick out of watching Bob Pelkos trying to stretch. Leading the men out there. Attaboy, Bob.
You know what? And you say leading the men. That's an important part of what he does. You know, you go back to that game last year against Knock, and they were part of the post-game ceremony. You remember the young lady, the cheerleader, who tragically died in that car accident. And Bob Palco made his team stay out on the field after they'd lost against Knock and take part in that ceremony and watch that ceremony. And he said, look, we lost the game, and that hurts, but that entire community over there was grieving. And Bob Palco takes moments like that to, I was talking to him this week, he said, hey, look, you know, football is important, but this is about teaching life lessons to young men, and he has done that extremely well at West Allegheny.
That's
his alma mater, by the way.
Yeah. One of the reasons I love the guy so much. He's a mentor to young men. I love that.
And here is the opening kickoff of the second half as Dom Gaddis Benson will boot it, and it'll be taken down at the 15-yard line and out across the 30 to the 35-yard line goes Colin Cunningham on that return for West Allegheny. And let's check in again with Katie O'Malley, our Roots Sports social media reporter in our social media headquarters. How's it going, Katie?
Rob, things are going great down here in the headquarters. I have to say, we have completely dominated the Pittsburgh Twitterverse all day long. There's been topics from today's events trending all afternoon, all night. WPIAL champs, Clarendon, WPIAL, Heinz, championship, Woody High, Allegheny, Tyler Boyd. Everybody has been tweeting and retweeting and talking and posting, sending pictures. All great things happening out of the social media headquarters today.
Katie, thanks so much. In the Twitterverse, nice to see us controlling the Twitterverse.
I know what hash browns are. I don't know what a hashtag is. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit old, I guess, for that.
Chase Dillon, a 2-yard run off the left side. And so West Mifflin, and that, you know, first down was very successful for West Allegheny in that first half. And if West Mifflin's going to be successful here in the second half, they need to find a way to get some stops and slow them down on first down.
Yes,
look at Colton Weber, the middle linebacker, looking every bit of a middle linebacker there. Here's Delavade now, straight up the middle. Delavade will be bottled up, and Delavade will be dropped after a short gain out across the 35 to about the 37. So this will bring up a 3rd and 5, a chance for West Mifflin to get a much-needed stop and get the ball back. Sean Devey on the stop for the Titans.
You know, West Mifflin's got a chance now. Put a little halt to the West Allegheny bandwagon that's been rolling here. They get this, they might have themselves some decent field position.
Ray Brazo, one of the terrific coaches. Yeah, he's a real gentleman. Bob Palco speaking extremely highly of what he's been able to accomplish. Short pass over the middle. It is complete to Medved. It is very, very close to the first down stick.
Boy, that is close.
Needed to get, it looks across the 47, and that looks like it is going to be right at the 47-yard line. And referee Mark Sykes says, hey, let's take a look at this, bring the chains out and get a measurement. This is really, really close.
We might be talking a little unit of measurement, little known to man, and that'd be the skosh.
Let's see how many skoshas this is. Official Scotiatarian Craig Wolfley will have the call for you.
The School of Scotiology. Oh, just made it by less than a skosh. I'm not sure what less than a skosh is.
Half a skosh. And Bob Palco moving on after that first down, and his team finally gets their first completion of the game.
You see the back judge or the umpire there getting out of the way. Curl up in the fetal position, my man.
No doubt.
You don't want to take one in the noggin.
Especially, boy, it gets cold out there. You can see the red neck and faces of those guys out there. Mentioned the temperature been dropping all day. Winds at 13 miles an hour. Wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. 19-degree wind chill. We've seen snow. See the keeper off the left side. This is Chase Dillon. He has some room. And Habidell, I beg your pardon, has the carry. And Habidell is shoved out of bounds all the way down at the 22-yard line of West Mifflin. So Nick Habidell with a long gallop for the Indians.
Well, we've had 2 passes, but no handoffs right there. Another little fake. Then Habidell decides, I'll just keep it myself. And he goes back door and gets himself a nice run out of bounds by Jared Wright. But Nick Habidell doing a nice job of finding a crease off the backside. Everybody overloads to the front side. Habedel says, I'm going out the back exit here.
31-yard run for Nick Habedel. This is Armand Delavade, and Delavade will pick up a couple yards off the left side.
Marcus Martin on the smackarooski there. Delavade, every bit as impressive as we thought he'd be coming into the game. There's Marcus Martin.
And it's going to be a 2nd and 8 for Habedel, by the way. I believe that was his long run of the season, that 31-yard run for Nick Habedel. 2nd and 8. Chase Dillon is checked back in. Dillon off the left side. Dillon gets to the edge, cuts it back, and nice form tackle out there. And that was Jared Wright. Boy, that is textbook tackling, huh?
I would say so. Get a little look. Chase Dillon coming around the corner, ducks outside James Keys, but he went to Jared. Jared answered. Jared Wright, that would be.
Yeah, that's a pickup of just a couple again off the left side, so facing a 3rd and 6 now. Pelcher, by the way, a very good field goal kicker if you're looking forward to a possible West Mifflin stop here, and obviously a field goal would come in extremely handy for West Allegheny inside the Range Resources red zone, where they're 1 for 1 with a touchdown, and they're not thinking field goal here. They are thinking of 6.
Nick Habedel.
And this is Habedel, and Habedel will bang forward, and looks like, again, he has first down yardage down to the 12-yard line. Had to get almost to that stripe, and it looks like he's gotten there, and he has.
Well, we're going to get a little look here. You got Habedel staying, as West Allegheny is staying on the Rocky Balboa body-only attack, just going and pounding and pounding and pounding. That's a nice job. Got some offensive lineman, Billy Steele, the superstar. I keep wanting to say superstar. Billy Steele, like he's a pro wrestler, doing some yeoman's work down in the trenches there.
And this is Chase Dillon. Dillon will try the right side. Dillon tries to get to the edge. Mark Martin with a tackle there. He swings him down as Marcus Martin stops him for about a 2-yard gain.
2-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 8.
Nothing fancy here, folks. You're a fan of some good punishing football. This is it. Watching West Allegheny. What a nice play by Marcus Martin. Meeting the block, disengaging, sliding over and making the hit. That's the way you're taught. That's the way it executed and shown great by Marcus Martin on that play.
9th play of the drive. Nothing doing here for Habedel. Habedel's met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 10-yard line. Lost his helmet in the process.
Okay, we're going to get a little end zone view here. Now you got Habedel just trying to find a crease there. Great penetration that we saw there by West Mifflin. You got to get up in those gaps and control your gaps.
There's Colton Weber who came across.
I don't think I'd like that view if I was Habedel.
And Kester, the quarterback, checking back into the game. Possible passing situation here in the 3rd and 8. Only possible in West Allegheny. Dillon in motion. The fake, and they come back to screen the other way. And this is Delavade, and Delavade will waltz into the end zone. Beautifully constructed play. They fake the swing pass one way. They come back with a screen to the other to Delavade, and he scores his 8th touchdown of the season, and West Allegheny has gone on top 19-0.
Well, we're going to get a little look-see. Fake screen one way, come back the other. You got Armand Delavade. You got one of your hogs out in front. I think that was Shea Beaumont kicking a man out. Makes the play out there, a little stock blocking. And then it's just a walk into the end zone.
And here's Pelcher on to try the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And West Allegheny has taken the opening drive of the second half and marched it down the field to score. They have gone up by the score now of 20-0.
the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum.
Franco needed to score touchdowns like this to experience the Hall of Fame. But all you need is a ticket. See Gridiron Glory, the best of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, right now at the Heinz History Center.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in her Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's gonna be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
McDonald's High School football and Root Sports, the AAA championship. West Allegheny leading West Mifflin 20-0, 7:19 remaining in the third. And our Olympic sports update brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank, the official bank of the WPIAL. Okay. The Peters Township girls soccer team became just the second AAA team to win 3 consecutive PIAA girls soccer titles when they beat Cumberland Valley 1-0. Emily Franti scored the only goal of the game. That's our Olympic sports update brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank, the official bank of the WPIAL. Evan Pelcher set the kickoff here for West Allegheny, and for West Mifflin, it is time to make a move. West Allegheny's really been able to shorten the game, and how about Evan Pelcher booting another one through the end zone? Yeah. And let's take a look, Wolf, at that last touchdown pass to Delavade.
Oh, you got to love it. You got Keister right here. And you got to look over here because our hog here, he's going to set up a little pass pro, and that would be Dwayne Fisher. And then he's going to peel on out and get a kick-out block. All right? You got to look for the kick-out block. It's everything. Let her run. Okay, we got the little screen one way going the other, and right coming up here, there it is. Whoa, I couldn't get the telestration in time, but that was Dwayne Fisher who got out there and kicked out to the outside. That's a nice job. Got to work on those telestrator skills.
And there's Armin Delavade, the fullback, who is also a star linebacker on the team, as John Green gets the handoff, goes 5 yards. So West Allegheny, Bob Palco's team, able to put together another scoring drive to go on top by the score of 20-0. His offense has been rolling, and his defense has been able to keep West Mifflin's high-powered rushing attack in check. There's the Western PA Chevy Dealer scoring drive. 10 plays, 63 yards. There's Fulmore on the keeper. Fulmore across the 30. Fulmore across the 35, across the 40, out to the 41. And Wolf, you kind of just mentioned this briefly, but this is, you almost get the sense of the way West Allegheny is grinding out the clock. West Mifflin needs to put something together on this drive.
They do indeed. Nice kick out by James Fael, the left guard, leading up there, and then Fulmore gets on his hip, goes up inside of it. But yes, you're right. With the way these teams attack each other, it's a ground and pound thing. Now, you do have the 18-wheeler in your backfield, James Wheeler. He's capable of getting the end zone lickety-split.
Jimmy Wheeler.
Wheeler is hit right at the line of scrimmage and might have gotten forward for a yard or so.
But not on that play.
Yeah, that was Colin Cunningham who came sprinting up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Well, he did indeed, and what a fine stop he made.
And when you talk about quick strike, I mean, it's almost kind of hammer away, and Wheeler takes a long one. They do have some capability of going up top, but that gets a little out of their comfort zone. So if you want to stay in your comfort zone, I guess that's the point we're making. This is kind of a drive where you need to do something.
Well, that wind's right in West Mifflin's face, blowing hard.
Fulmore looks to throw and has it out, and a man open out there, but just overshot Jimmy Wheeler, and it's incomplete.
Did indeed, and it's tough. I'm telling you, that wind is blowing right into their face. They're trying to gauge just how much touch you got to have just for a simple swing pass. It's hard. I mean, and these are run-based teams. They want to get after it. They want to keep it in a ground and pound. And right now, West Mifflin's in a position where it's pretty soon they're going to start having to look at got to put it in the air to some degree.
3rd and 10. West Allegheny showing blitz. They're coming hard after Fulmore. Hit as he throws it, and the blitz got there just in time, intended for A.J. Olash, but Nick Habadell came in off the blitz. Saw Colin Cunningham coming up from his safety position. He blitzed as well, and they were able to just get to Fulmore as he was trying to release that ball.
Look from the bottom of the screener. You're right there. Nick Habadell coming around free and unfettered and puts a blast in the back of Fulmore. You can see right here. Oh, what a great shot. He gets the ball.
Nick Daigle back deep to receive this.
My goodness, that is just great camera work there.
Nick Daigle back to receive on the punt for Fiello. High snap, and Fiello in trouble, and Fiello has to fall on top of it. West Allegheny will have the ball at the 25-yard line, so not only do they get the stop defensively, and we heard Bob Palko talk about this, even snapping the ball in this wind can be an issue.
We're going to get a little look at it. This just sails on the snapper, and Fiello tries to reach that ball and get it, but it gets away from him. Oh, I'd hate to be in that position. You got to control that ball, and here you are, you're James Fiello, you're a big old hoss. You've been grounded and pounded, blocking, banging away, and then all of a sudden you got to show some finesse here. That's a tough one.
Adam Kester remaining in at quarterback, and he will pitch out to Habadell. I beg your pardon, this is Dillon with a flag behind the play as Dillon gets close down to first down yardage.
High five. It wasn't a handoff, but it was a pitch. Well, it's close enough. We'll take it. Took till 5:20 in the third quarter before anybody did anything besides, just taking the direct snap and running with it.
Well, the officials didn't like it, so they threw a flag.
So now, does it count?
No, it doesn't count. It gets wiped off the board.
It's wiped off the board, so we continue on in our quest for any sort of handoff from the quarterback position. We have had two.
On the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
We have had two passes.
And Kester's 2 for 3. Fulmore 1 for 5, so we've had 8 passes in the game. As Dillon and Delavade check in for West Allegheny.
For Palks, that's like throwing an out pattern.
Right.
A little toss.
This is like old-fashioned football, isn't it?
Just it is.
Rock 'em, sock 'em. Not for the faint of heart, for sure. Delavade has a man in motion. Fake to that man in motion. They keep it himself. Delavade finds some room. Delavade gets to the outside. Armand Delavade crosses the 10, gets down close to the pylon, and he is in for the score. Armand Delavade, a 34-yard touchdown run, and West Allegheny's gone on top 26-0.
Armand Delavade showing how it's done. Here we go from the single wing. Put that into the belly of the back. Now I'm coming back the other way. Follow my back. Oleg Jubko. Get out the back door, and it's a race down to the flag. What a beautifully constructed play right here. Blocked so very well. You got guys up there, Jordan Diven, Shea Beaumont, Billy Steele doing the job on the backside.
Here's Pelcher on for the extra point. His kick is up, and his kick is good. And West Allegheny's extended their lead to 27-0. 4:53 remaining in the third quarter of the AAA championship game on Root Sports.
The Dan, the myth, the legend.
Have fun.
You are watching The Dan Patrick Show on the NBC Sports Network.
Who's with me?
Are you kidding me?
We play hard, we play hurt, we play tough. Ask me if I'm an elite broadcaster. Come on this side of the glass and say that to me, you little punk.
I can't believe they let us do this show.
Catch The Dan Patrick Show every weekday morning on the NBC Sports Network.
Seriously, I can't.
It's time to get those wish lists out and check off some great car bargains, because Beryl Subaru is cracking open a huge Black Friday price rollback. Our guaranteed low price is now even lower with rollback specials. Legacies for only $109, Foresters for $139, and Outbacks for $199. If that's not enough, it's the Subaru Share the Love event for even more savings. Beryl Subaru. We're driven to be better.
That's me, L50858544P.
But I'm not just a number. I have a purpose. A higher purpose.
Have some respect!
Not good. Oh, man. Hello? No. Finally, the buck stops here.
McDonald's new hot and spicy McChicken. Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, spicy coating. At only $1, it's spicy, not pricey, but only for a limited time.
Armin Delavade. We talked about Dylan in the first half. Delavade, 10 carries for 84 yards. Dylan had the first 2 touchdowns in the first half, and Delavade a touchdown here in the second half. You've got a 110-yard rusher in Dylan, an 84-yard rusher in Delavade as he takes this one 34 yards with a score, and Habidel 12 carries for 65 yards. So they just, as you mentioned at the top of the program, Wolf, they just keep coming in waves.
It's like the Pony Express in West Allegheny. All these guys just able to do such a great job. Get out there, fake, run, whatever. They find holes in that offensive line. I'm telling you, they're coming off the ball.
Little shout out for Delavade from his teammates.
Oh, you love that. That's what it's all about.
And here's Pelcher now. 4 kickoffs, 3 touchbacks. And the one that wasn't a touchback, they tackled the returner inside the 20-yard line. Such was the height and depth of the kick. This one will not be handled again by Wheeler. Retreat, and the ball slipped through his hands into the end zone, and a 4th touchback for Evan Pelcher.
That's a pretty good leg.
That is a nice weapon to have.
Yeah. Especially at this level here.
And you can force a team to start at the 20-yard line automatically in high school football. If the ball goes into the end zone, it's a touchback. You cannot return it from there, and that is, again, a nice weapon to have. And so now, desperation time for Ray Brazo and company. They break the huddle. Down 27-0, 4:53 remaining here in this third quarter. Fillmore will keep and will be chased out of bounds as that option spread rather wide. They're going to give him just credit for a 1-yard gain out to the 21-yard line.
Well, they're trying to get him going laterally. Just before the snap, you got West A dropping an 8th man down in the box. Getting him down on the end of the line. And it goes away. For right now, for West Mifflin, it's all about, we got to find something. Got to find somebody to spring it. And I can't help but think it's got to have to do with James Wheeler.
Wheeler is split out to the top of your screen as a wide receiver with Lou Walls in coverage. Yes! Instead will be the keeper and nothing doing. Boy, Fillmore turned up, thought he had a hole, and had nothing like it as Cunningham and Delavade converged and made the stop.
Get another look here. And he just got a little belly option, but it's not, there wasn't even really a belly, and but before you know it, Fillmore's just getting smackulated. My goodness, that's a whale of a hit there.
Boy, does Cunningham come up and play that run aggressively. Just a little guy, 5'7", 160 pounds. Yeah, there's our Ultramo, all right. Love that shot, and Fillmore down he goes. And Fillmore just had no time, nowhere to go. Jordan Diven with a stop, and now a flag comes flying in late, and let's see what this is going to be.
Boy, Jordan Diven doing the job.
And Bob Palco was out there having a conversation that I think is going to be trifle one-sided and not one you want to be on the other side other side of.
No.
As we get this flag, which I'm assuming now is going to be against West Allegheny.
Fouls on both teams. Personal foul on the offense. Personal foul on the defense. Offset. 4th down.
Okay, so nothing comes of that.
Well, look at Jordan Diven, number 57, coming through. Breaking through in between 2 guys. Gets his hands up there. What a nice job. That's the way you rush the passer.
Boy, Shea Beaumont got an earful, didn't he, from Bob Palco? When your coach meets you out in the middle of the field, generally not a good sign. And Fiala with a boot, and it's going to bounce out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. So It's going to be excellent field position once again. And here's our Westinghouse quarterback profile. As we take a look at Castor. Nice little touchdown pass to Delavade. 2 for 3. Yeah, 2 for 3, 15 yards and a touchdown. And Delavade, I mentioned Dylan had the 2 touchdowns in the first half. Delavade's had them both in the second half. That one on the receiving end of the Castor pass.
How about it? You know, we finally we get to say the quarterback who's listed as the starter.
And there he is, getting a little love from his teammates.
Yeah.
Promising young quarterback, just a sophomore, 6'4", 180. And keep in mind, a lot of these key players for West Allegheny, underclassmen. And there's the run by Dylan off the right side. Gets down to about the 36-yard line. By the way, the average starting position for West Allegheny this half, the West Mifflin 44-yard line.
Oof. You can see right there, you're trying to get your run fits along the line, and Chase Dillon sees it and just keeps bouncing a little bit wider, and before you know it, he's picked up a good 7-8 yards. 6 yards, I should say.
And they're going to mark it out of bounds at the 35, official timeout here. Bob Palco once again wandering, I don't know, 5-6 yards out into the field. I don't know what he was pointing at, but now having a conversation with one of the officials along the West Allegheny sideline.
Making sure that he is heard.
2nd and 4. Low snap, Habidell able to handle it. Habidell finds a hole. Habidell straight up the middle of the field. Habidell still on his feet, crosses the 10, crosses the 5, gets into the end zone. Habidell from 35 yards out, and West Allegheny has gone up 33-0.
What a run by Nick Habidell. And this is sheer effort towards the end. Take a look here. You pull your right guard, you got your lead back up there, but here goes Habidell. Little stiff arm. Now it keeps on parting the defenders, and then now he just carries guys on his back. Gadzooks, look at this thing. Habidell doing a great job of getting behind them horses and just running. And then towards the end, okay, you want to take me down? Well, you're going to have to bring something more than that, because I'm heading for the end zone.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is good for Evan Pelcher. And West Allegheny's gone up 34-0. Habidell becomes the second 100-yard rusher for West Allegheny. 13 carries for 100 yards. Dillon at 14 for 116, and Delavade bringing up the rear, 10 for 84, although he's got 2 touchdowns. So Bob Palco, no one running back. In fact, his leading running back, Torrey Delmonico, they thought maybe he'd be able to play this week. He's been out now 3 consecutive weeks with an injury, but it is really running back by committee. Bob Palco talked about that earlier this week.
It's shake the jar up and see what comes out, and that's what we do. So it's really feel, no real, there's a rhyme and a reason, but it's not always, what people think.
With a torn ACL again.
Well, it's awfully evenly distributed. Dillon 14 carries, Habidell 13 carries, Delavade 10 carries. And again, that's without their leading rusher, Torrey Delmonico, so he'd be in that mix as well. Then you'd have 4 running backs splitting up the carries.
Well, that's about as close to a Zen answer as you're going to get from Bob Palco. Just go by feel and shake up that jar, see who stands out.
There's Pelcher with a kick. And it's going to be taken at the 2-yard line. And it's Diallo Mitchell who will take it out to about the 21-yard line. And again, the depth of those kicks so great that the coverage unit has plenty of time to get down there. High booming kicks by Belcher, and the ball taken out to the 21-yard line.
I don't imagine that field's getting any softer too as the temperature drops. And got a little bit of moisture from bodies sweating out there and so forth.
Had some snow today and little sprinkles of rain. West Mifflin, we talked about the average starting position for West Allegheny being in this half at the West Mifflin 44. For West Mifflin, it's been their own 21. So certainly field position has played a part of this story. Give to the fullback. This is Green. And Green will pick up about 4 yards. Boy, you got to love little Colin Cunningham. He just comes firing up there. Again, he's 5'7", 160 pounds, and he is energetic. One of those guys that kind of gets the team all rallied around and gets them all psyched up before the game and stuff. And, man, he backs it up.
He just handed out a severe case of deceleration trauma there.
What a liar.
You know, you're going forward, and then in less than a step, you're going backwards. That's what you call deceleration trauma.
Yeah. And Colin Cunningham dishing that out. There's Fulmore and the straight keep attempt. And boy, just not much room there to Orsini and Delavade, the two middle linebackers converging on the stop. Maybe a yard pickup. It's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 3 for West Mifflin.
Well, West Allegheny's just attacking downfield all the time now. Dropping 8 men into the box and coming after it, filling gaps. Getting their run gap fits just right.
West Mifflin just 1 for 6 on 3rd down. 15 on the play clock, so plenty of time as Fulmore gets to the line of scrimmage. Play action pass, rolling out, tossing, has Martin wide open. Martin across the 40, across the 45, and Marcus Martin will get out to the 49-yard line.
I like watching Marcus Martin. We've seen him in the past, seen good performances. We're seeing more from him tonight. Right here, Fulmore, nice little rollout, puts it right in the hands of Marcus Martin. Good open field running, and he says, I can drag some people too.
21-yard gain for Martin, who, as we mentioned earlier, averaging almost 29 yards per reception on the season.
Read them.
West Mifflin at their own 49-yard line. Handoff, second back through. And it's going to be a short gain off the left side as Zach Medved makes the stop of Diallo Mitchell, who's checked in at the tailback position. Not seeing James Wheeler on this drive.
No, and that's somebody they need. They need to spring it. James Wheeler, get him out there in the open somewhere.
2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain by Diallo Mitchell. Fulmore rolling out, goes to Martin again. That little pitch to the flat has been successful, and Martin able to get down to the 36-yard line of West Allegheny.
Little naked bootleg, then just come back around and get it out to your big man, Marcus Martin. Take a look here, a little fake, roll out, deliver the ball. Just as simple as that. Colin Cunningham gets a whiff on Marcus Martin there.
By the way, we saw Dustin Windemaker, the fine two-way lineman for West Allegheny, going out in that first half. He is on the sidelines but does not have his pads on, so clearly we don't expect to see him for the rest of the game as John Green is stopped at the line of scrimmage. A tackle made by Shea Beaumont.
West Allegheny has just been very dominant in the second half here along that front defensive line. Doing a great job of getting penetration, staying on their feet, disengaging from the blocks, coming off and drilling the backs.
Here's Wheeler, sticking close to the coaches. That's what you do when you want to go in, you know. Stick close to them. Make sure you're standing right there when they turn around.
I'm here, Coach.
Yep.
I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm here.
2nd and 9. Fake to Green. Fulmore on the keep, on the option, and had no option to try to pitch that out because he was swallowed up on the final play of the 3rd quarter by Jordan Diven, who makes the stop for West Allegheny, and the Indians rolling towards their 6th WPIAL championship, all under the tutelage of head coach Bob Palco here in the AAA championship game. And the West Allegheny Indians leading by a score of 34-0.
At Trib Total Media, we're relentless in seeking and reporting the truth. We ask the tough questions and never give up until we uncover the complete story and then report it to you accurately. Sure, we lean to the right with our editorial opinions, but when it comes to hard news, we're right down the middle. The Trib. Conservative views, objective news. Get it right. Now.
Did you bring it, Grandpa?
I've got it, sweetie. 40-year-old tradition to keep. I hope we make it.
We'll make it.
Winter
Winter is the season to bring family together. Visit the Infinity Limited Engagement Winter event for the best offers of the season, including an Infinity JX for $499 a month. Infinity, inspired performance.
And Jim got me a new phone.
Really?
Yep, there it is.
If you don't have Xfinity, you're paying too much for phone service.
Are you two fighting?
So choose Xfinity from Comcast and save a whole lot over the phone company. Plus, get unlimited talk and text. Switch to Xfinity Voice for only $19.99 a month for 6 months. Or step up to an Xfinity Triple Play and save even more.
Hey, honey. Yeah, no, she was just asking about you.
Make a good gift an awesome gift with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
It's time for Chevrolet's calendar year-end event at Tom Clark Chevy.
Right now through November, you can lease a 2013 Chevy Malibu or a 2013 Chevy Equinox for as low as $139 a month. That's right, a brand new Malibu for only $139 a month or a brand new Equinox for only $139 a month at Tom Clark Chevrolet.
Conveniently located on Route 48 in McKeesport. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and remember, we make it easy at Tom Clark Chevrolet. Chevy runs deep.
The McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports Pittsburgh are brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. By Trib Total Media. Get it right now. Call 1-800-909-TRIB to subscribe or visit us online at triblive.com. And by PNC for the achiever in you. Oh. When kids were little, I'd take them downtown. We called that the castle, the PPG. The kids started that. They thought it was the castle.
Oh, really?
You know what? We've been by the skating rink and never taken part. We go down every year and look at the tree and all the gingerbread houses and all that stuff. First play of the fourth quarter, and the ball comes loose on the short completion. And Colin Cunningham forced the fumble. Let's see whose ball is it. They're going to call this a fumble. They are. Well, that was a short pass out in the flat. I believe it was John Green who caught it, and his forward progress was stopped, but they're going to call the fumble.
Well, here we go. You're looking right at it. John Green catches that little swing pass, and that point is not tucked away.
And Cunningham reaching in there. Orsini had him wrapped up, and that's good coaching and good awareness on the part of Cunningham. One guy steps him up, has him in charge. Try to swat that ball out of there. Cunningham does it and recovers it.
Oh, that Cunningham. He's all over the place, man. He plays, he's got no regard for his personal safety or anybody else's for that matter.
There's Habidell in the game. Habidell off the right side. Habidell finds some room. Here goes Nick Habidell. Cuts back in the middle of the field. Crosses the 30. Crosses the 25 to 20. And down around the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Another long run by Nick Habidell.
Nick Habidell making it a habit to get on down the field. Taking a look right at you, coming at you. Nick Habidell does a great job of weaving and zigging and zagging his way down the field.
56-yard run.
This is a most impressive West Allegheny running attack.
Habidell with a big run. They make that a 46-yard run, I beg your pardon, as Habidell, the big run, will stay in the ball game. That's the direct snap. Heads up the middle. Hit by Fiallo. Bounces off that. Flag comes in late. Pickup of a yard or two down to the 13-yard line. By the way, West Allegheny yet to have a negative play in this game.
Boy, that is just unbelievable. Really something.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Official Mark Syke with a call.
Well, that's about a negative play there.
Yeah.
I got one there. There's Pelks just, yeah, I got it. All right, give me the guy. Give me his number. I'll chew him out.
And Kester will check into the game and be in the shotgun formation. Motion for Dillon. Kester back and a throw over the middle. Kester has a man and just over the outstretched fingers of Zach Medved, running free down the middle of the field. And again, we've seen this throughout the course of these last three games. Don't know if it affected it there, but the wind has been getting a hold of passes just like this one and blowing them in that direction, kind of away from the receivers.
Well, yeah, and right here, Zach Medved just reaching out. Oh, Just the fingertips. Oh, my favorite shot. Oof.
You've enjoyed that Ultramo camera.
Just plow up a little Heinz Field turf with your face.
Kester remains in the game, ball at the 25-yard line. As Delavade is a sidecar to the left, two receivers to the left. Now Delavade out of the backfield. They're going to set up the screen across the middle of the field. Big collision, ball is loose. Are they going to say a completion and a fumble? It looks like they are, as that was a little pass to Colin Cunningham, and Jordan Diven was able to pounce on the loose ball for West Allegheny.
Jordan Diven showing a little moxie there, being in the right place, right time. Here we go, got a little middle screen. Andrew Kester just sets up, drops it over the top, and right there you got a mulchification on the back.
There's D'Angelo Mitchell who forced the fumble. 3rd and very long from the 14-yard line. At 19, they have to get inside the 5. 3rd and 20, we'll call it. Kester back. Throw over the middle. It's deflected. It is intercepted. It's Jared Wright heading up the sideline. Wright staying on his feet, and Wright getting across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. Well, Jared Wright, we've seen him with some big tackles in this game, and now comes up with the interception for West Mifflin.
Well, Jared Wright playing deep, over the top, does a nice job of. That's where they have those defensive back drills where they tip the ball and react to it. And Andrew Kester right here under extreme pressure throws a little bit high, and that ball gets away from him. Jared Wright is able to do a nice job of getting to it.
Just off the outstretched fingers of Lou Walls. Lou had an interception in the first half, his 4th of the year, and that one hauled in by Jared Wright. I believe that is the first interception of the year for Jared Wright.
Came at a good time for him.
Omar comes back in, Wheeler back in the I formation, the fake to Wheeler. And ball comes loose again. It's on the ground, and West Mifflin has coughed it up. West Allegheny has the fumble recovery. And it is Dwayne Fisher who comes away with it for the Indians.
Dwayne Fisher's Johnny on the spot. Take a look here. Derek Fulmore, a little fake. Now he sets up. Now he's trying to get out of trouble, but he doesn't put it away. Zach Medved strips the ball from him. Dwayne Fisher jumps on that thing like it was a porterhouse steak. Attaboy, Dwayne. Get yourself a nice rare one. Some mushrooms. Sauteed mushrooms. Love that.
Oh, on a steak? Are you kidding?
Porterhouse, are you kidding me?
Ooh. West Allegheny trying to make sure they get a fullback out on the field, and Dustin Peluso will hustle out.
You know what I love? You go to a good meadery, you order yourself a porterhouse, and the guy looks at you and says, well, it's for 2. I go, okay. And your point?
Here's Avido to Gary straight up the middle. Avido will pick up about 3 yards. Kenny Hughes in the stop for West Mifflin. I'll bet you put away some turkey yesterday, did you?
Oh, yeah, I was in a tryptophan coma by the.
Now, do you go white meat or dark meat?
Oh, definitely dark.
Yeah.
But I'll bet clean up on the white, too.
Yeah, especially if you got a little leftover gravy. Although there's usually almost no such thing as leftover gravy. Gravy goes fast.
It goes fast in my house, I'll tell you.
2nd and 7. As Kester, the quarterback, split out to the left. This is Chase Dillon getting the direct snap. Heading out to the left side, finding a crack, getting just tripped up. And once again, I believe that was James Keys on the stop. I thought that might have been Wright who came up and made the stop, but it is Keys on the tackle for West Mifflin.
And James Keys shooting off, filling the C gap right there. Gets a, talk about a shoestring tackle. Chase Dillon was sans shoe after that play. I bet you the old piggies were cold on that one.
Getting it put on. 3rd and 2.
There's James Keys.
Delavade will hustle out and get the call in quickly for West Allegheny with 10 on the play clock.
I like to see that. You know, you're down, but you're not out. You come out there banging away, and that's what James Keys is doing.
Delavade able to handle the short hop, doing a short stop there, and picks up 4 yards down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that's the one thing about it. You're back in the shotgun. It's bowling for dollars, but Delavade's able to keep that ball from squirting out, getting loose there, and does a nice job of corralling that thing.
In the Range Resources red zone. Delavade looking to get the play in, but it looks like Bob Palko is going to let this play clock wind down and get a timeout called with about 8:25 remaining here in this fourth quarter. That should be about the time that they call that timeout. And there it is. And there's the stop and play with West Allegheny up 34-0, looking for one more score. 8:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Once a year, teams from over 40 high schools come together to compete in the Chain Reaction Contraption Contest at the Carnegie Science Center. Students are challenged to create a complex machine relying on general laws of physics, using a minimum of 20 steps to complete the same common task. The competition, powered by Westinghouse, encourages students to develop the problem-solving and creative aspects of engineering. Westinghouse, challenging tomorrow's innovators today.
I was splitting wood and the sledgehammer broke and a piece shot me in the heart. The paramedics made record time to the UPMC Trauma Center. If it didn't go perfectly from start to finish, I would not be here. The feeling of owing your life to someone, there's really nothing I can say, but thank you.
Hear more stories or share your own at upmc.com/stories. At the heart of all we do is you. UPMC, life-changing medicine.
You know Edgar Snyder & Associates as a law firm that protects the rights of injury victims and disabled people. But we don't just practice law in Western Pennsylvania. Our attorneys and staff live and work here. That's why we believe in giving back to our communities. We help to educate young people through our scholarship contest. We help to prevent underage drinking and drunk driving. We also support and volunteer for many other worthwhile programs in the Pittsburgh, Erie, and central Pennsylvania areas. At our law firm, we're proud to make a difference in our communities.
Coach Bob Huggins and his Mountaineers take the court for the first time at home this season to battle the VMI Keydets. It's all part of Wild and Wonderful Sports and tips off live Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Root Sports. As we're back at Heinz Field and the West Allegheny faithful with lots and lots to cheer about their team up 34-0.
There's a fine hat.
That is a nice lid.
Well, that would be, now you're down in West Virginia, that's a toboggan, see? That would be known in Canada, that'd be a toque.
And you like to refer to our esteemed producer Roger Lenhart as what again?
Toboggan head.
Oh, so he needs a hat like that.
Well, he's got quite the head, I'll say that. It's a big one.
There's the pitch out. And we've got some substitutions in the game, and Bob Palko going to get some guys a chance to play. And that was the pitch off the right side. I believe that was Nathan Hoffman who might have gotten the carry there.
I don't know. Sometimes you see Bob Palko, you see the looks he's giving to people. What, are you kidding me? Look at that guy. You wouldn't know you're up 34-0 or down 34-0.
7:52 remaining. Jeffrey Curry in at the quarterback position. So Jordan Kowalski is the running back in this set. Ball is loose, and it looks like West Mifflin will recover. Let's see and get the official call. It is.
You got some groundhogging going on there.
Mark Sykes says it is West Mifflin football. It sometimes happens. You get the second or third teamers out there, not used to getting a whole lot of reps, and
well, I think
things
the
like
cold
that can
too.
happen.
We've seen that ball going back and forth this quarter. Oh, there's another fine hat, or toque.
John Nevey with a fumble recovery, and folks from West Mifflin in the
there
band.
You go. There's
yeah, they're enjoying it.
All right, we got another
one
here.
Yeah.
Yep. You got the ears. You got to have ears on the hat.
Ears are huge.
Now that's fine. That's a dead varmint hat. You know, you don't
Another one like that right there.
Yep. There's your classic hunters. Elmer Fudd.
There's James Wheeler. Hunting
Oh,
Wabbits.
yeah.
That's a Hunting Wabbits hat.
There's a Hunting Wabbits hat. There's a young man knows a thing or two about. Oh, and then we've got more.
Well, we've got a wind chill. Is what we have.
They've got to be moms.
Yeah, they're finding some warmth underneath the blanket.
Oh, yeah. There we go. We got some great hats here.
Temperature was beautiful this afternoon at the beginning of that quad A game. It has gotten steadily colder. Saw some snow earlier. Here's Fulmore on the keeper. Fulmore will cross the 30-yard line and get out to the 35 before he's finally brought down. West Allegheny is substituted liberally here, and some folks get a chance to play, and you never know. I mean, despite Zach Medved's promise, let's take a look at this play here first.
Derek Fulmore just faking the handoff and just following his man and getting upfield. The problem is this all takes time. We've got a young man down.
And we're going to take a break here, and we'll try to get the injury situation straightened out for you with West Allegheny on top by a score of 34-0.
Honey, our family can choose to protect ourselves or not.
The answer is simple. Life insurance isn't for those who passed, it's for the loved ones who live.
Thanks to NSS Life and their low rates, I can afford to insure my whole family. That's guaranteed for a lifetime.
And we can count on it when we retire.
Your money is safe, and protecting families is our business. At NSS Life, family matters.
NSS Life, where family matters.
This holiday season at McDonald's, buy or reload Arch cards totaling $25 or more and get a coupon book with over $150 in savings from famous retailers like Best Buy, Sears, The Gap, Children's Place, Famous Footwear, and Radio Shack. So load up on Arch cards and watch your gift-giving ideas really take shape. The simple joy of the perfect gift.
Welcome to Toyotathon, biggest sales event of the year. I'm Jan.
Hi, I need something that'll save me on gas.
Camry and Corolla have great mileage, and the Prius is unbelievable.
Jan to reception. So, do you have a Prius in white?
We have plenty.
Sold.
Great choice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jan.
Now get 0% APR on a Camry Hybrid with a 41 MPG combined rating. Or get a Corolla with 0% APR or lease one for only $149 a month. Toyotathon is on, the one event you don't want to miss.
West Allegheny on top 34-0, 6:46 remaining in the fourth. And let's go to Katie O'Malley, our Root Sports social media reporter at our social media headquarters. Katie, oh, nice hat, Katie. What a hat.
You guys were talking about Tuke, so I thought I would throw mine on for the last hit. We do have an update from Erie, the opponent for next week's game. Erie Cathedral Prep beat General McLean 48-14. Apparently there was a snowstorm up in Erie, lake effect snow. Lots of things are happening, but that will be the opponent for the winner of this game. I don't want to call things too early, but I think we might know who that will be on November 30th. Guys, it's been fun. That's all we have from the social media headquarters.
Oh, Katie, thanks so much. Great hat. Thanks for your work all day long. Great to have you aboard as our social media reporter.
It was a blast. I had a great time. I'll come back anytime.
All right, great work by Katie O'Malley. Thanks so much, Katie. We like the lid.
Yes.
And Erie Cathedral Prep, we heard Mike White talking about them towards the close of the AA game. A very, very impressive team. So Fulmore here rolling out, going to throw to Martin out in the flat, and Martin will get about 8 yards, maybe 9 in that first down gain. Depends on the marker. It looks like it's going to be at the 41, so call it 8 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2, but Erie Cathedral Prep, a loaded team. And a lot of times you expect, those tougher games to come in the semifinals or maybe the finals, but I think for West Allegheny, assuming something totally bizarre doesn't happen here and they move on, that Erie Cathedral Prep, according to Mike White, who was with us the last game, that is going to be a difficult matchup and should be a fun matchup for both teams. And it's not going to be easy for Erie Cathedral Prep either, obviously. No. One more back pass, complete to Olash, and Olash will cross the 30-yard line, get down to the 29.
Nice job by Derek Fulmore, finding his man Olash there. Running just a little hookup over the middle. I'm sorry, the left flat, left hash. Of course, West Allegheny is playing everything from the outside in, keeping guys away from the sidelines.
So it's a first down out at the 29-yard line. Fulmore rolling out. They try to throw late over the middle. Has a man. It is complete. And it is Jared Wright. And Wright will take it inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And Wright is in some pain, holding his left wrist, it appears. That left forearm.
We'll get another look at it. Derek Fulmore rolling out, waiting for his man Jared Wright to come under. Little stop route there. And something gets mulched in there. Jared Wright is in some pain.
We've seen Jared Wright, boy, a tough kid, come up and make some big sticks out of that secondary position and hauls in that pass reception, his 6th of the year, and obviously in some pain down there, the 15-yard line.
Well, you hate to see that, especially so late in the game.
Yep.
Just
it's 5:01 remaining here in this. No, it isn't. 5:01 remaining here in this 4th quarter of the final championship game here on Root Sports, and we'll like to take this opportunity to thank you for another fine and fun year together with you, my friend.
As I would like to thank you, my friend. As, you know, I think I managed to outduel you to, I'll pick up the checker. No, I'll get the checker. You get, you know, I think I beat you. I don't think I let you pick it up a couple more times than I did.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun watching football, laying waste to some concession stands along the way.
Wherever we go, we're always looking for what's the best food here. Who's got the best halushki? Who's got the sausages? You know, who's got the...
Yeah, we found it all.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We found it all. 34-0 is our score. 4th quarter, 5:01 remaining. As attention being paid to Jared Wright, we'll try to get that straightened out for you when we return here from Heinz Field.
That's me, L50858544P. But I'm not just a number. I have a purpose. A higher purpose.
Have some respect!
Not good. No, man. Hello? No. Finally, the buck stops here.
McDonald's new hot and spicy McChicken. Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, spicy coating. At only $1, it's spicy, not pricey, but only for a limited time.
I've seen and been a part of many comebacks in my career.
To come back and win, you can't lose hope. Take it one play at a time.
Grab every opportunity, and when you can, you make a big play.
There are over 13 million people in the Horn of Africa affected by famine, war, and drought that are counting on us for help.
As a team, we can help end this crisis. Text GIVE to 777-444 to donate $10.
Let's start this comeback together.
Allegheny leading West Mifflin 34-0. Not the first time these two teams have met in the WPIAL AAA Championship. Go back to 2000, 2nd in a row for Tyler Palco and company as West Allegheny able to top West Mifflin. That was the 2nd of 3 consecutive WPIAL championships for West Allegheny. They'd won in 97. Moon took the title in 98, then West Allegheny winning in 99, 2000, and 2001. One more title added in 2009 for Bob Palco's team, and he is looking for his 6th WPIAL championship. As the head coach at West Allegheny, as we mentioned, they had made the playoffs exactly once in their history before Bob Palco took over. Here's a pitch to James Wheeler. Wheeler will cross the 10-yard line, and Wheeler will get in for the score. So for West Mifflin, they do get on the board, and that's always kind of nice. Boy, you'd like to get some points up on the board in the championship game, and especially this guy's had such a terrific year. Wheeler takes it in for the score.
Oh, there's no question about it. A little pitch out to James Wheeler, and James is sitting there going, where was that all night? That wasn't there before.
Wheeler 14 carries, 83 yards, and does have a touchdown, and West Mifflin will go for 2 here.
He has been a solid, excellent performer even all season long for Ray Brazier.
Fulmore wide open, finds his fullback John Green in for the 2-point conversion, and so West Allegheny's lead has been cut to 34-8, 4:12 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Well, Ray Brazo's team, an excellent season, unbeaten until the final game of the regular season when they lost 28-14 to Thomas Jefferson. That dropped them from the likely number 2 seed, possibly a number 1 seed, all the way down to the 7 seed, but they were able to rally, regroup. Tough opening matchup against Knock. They were able to get by them. Then they had to pull off another good win against a strong Mars team, and then they move on to the semifinals last week in a thrilling game, upset Central Valley. Well, I don't know if it was an upset, but they beat them in overtime and the 2-point conversion. You know, they'd
It was thrilling.
They kicked the extra point to tie it, and then there was a penalty on the extra point attempt, and Ray Bazo said, you know what, let's go for 2 and try to win it. He talked about coaching against Robert Foster. He said, you know, you try to kick it out of bounds, you try to kick it away from him, and somehow you look up and number 4's got the ball in his hands. And he said he did things against Central Valley he would never do. Going for it at times he never would, because you don't want to have to kick it to Robert Foster. and it all worked out for him as his team got here to the WPIAL Championships, but running into a very, very strong West Allegheny team, and they're not giving up yet.
One of the most exciting plays in football coming up.
Gatus Benson with a kick here, and it's going to rattle around. It looked like it went off the back of one of the West Mifflin players. West Allegheny says we recovered it, and they did. And so that is Avery Rose who lands on it for West Allegheny.
That's no easy feat, my friend. Have you ever been on the front line when they had an onside kick?
Yes.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Didn't meet with good success.
No fun, the hands team.
Well, I wasn't the hands team. I was up there on the front line in San Diego. We were out in San Diego playing the Chargers, and they onside kicked right before the half. And I caught the ball right at about a heartbeat before the headhunter showed up. And he caused me to depart ways from the ball.
There's Skylar Mason remaining in at the quarterback position in the handoff. The second back through, and that is, we're not really sure if that's Whitney White or Dante McAllister, to be honest with you, because they have 2 24s listed on the roster. So let's talk about both of them. Whitney White is a freshman, so is Dante McAllister, both freshmen.
All right.
So we've covered all the bases. Our McDonald's player of the game for the Titans, it is Jimmy Wheeler. 14 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown for Jimmy Wheeler as he concludes his junior season. And what a season, a breakout year for Wheeler, going well over the 2,000-yard rushing mark. Sensational season for Wheeler,
I would say.
Hand off once again. It looks like close to first down yardage. Good solid run off the left side. It was Tyler Amador with that run. As he checks out off the field. I beg your pardon, that's Jordan McCaslin who had the carry. And there's our McDonald's player of the game for West Allegheny. Boy, could have chosen so many guys. We chose Nick Habadell, 15 rushes, 149 yards. Smile for the camera, Nick. Come on, there you go.
Act like you don't see the camera, right?
I mean, it could have been Dylan, who had 15 for 121 and 2 touchdowns. Delavade, strong two-way performer. He had 11 rushes, 88 yards, a touchdown. Also had a touchdown reception. As Skylar Mason, the quarterback, will take the quarterback sneak and pick up first down yardage for West Allegheny.
All right.
And it's just become a formality now.
Nick's getting into the swing of it.
All right, there you go.
Going. Okay. I can put the grid on.
Well, fun times. And
it's just what's so great about high school football. And then to be able to come into this facility and host 4 championship games in one day, just fabulous. Just fabulous. Yep. What a great privilege it is for all the young men to be able to get out there and compete like that in such a facility. Just awesome.
Skylar Mason, boy, they just didn't quite get that play off, and trying to use as much of the clock as they could, but here's a call by Mark Syke.
Delay a game on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
And look at our crew. That's it, baby. Yeah, we have the best crew in the business out here, and all these guys working hard and working through the snowy and rainy conditions, the wind picking up all day.
Oh, yeah.
They had that cooler out there to eat, you know?
Oh, they're the best, and they know where to eat.
Yeah, super slow-mo. What's that?
They know where to eat. When we're on the road, they're always one step ahead of us.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. You talk to them guys.
And they get that 5 o'clock chow, but then there's nowhere to go for them out there. You know, they
got to tough it up.
They do. They've got to sit out there, the handheld camera. Hey,
there's our man.
And you know, I think we're proud and hopefully justifiably proud of the coverage we supply all year long, and such
They
a
are
great
fabulous.
crew. Oh my gosh.
None better.
We have some of the guys up here that you don't see. Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. It's a big wave.
Dave Nichols up here running the audio. Big Dave, what would we do without him?
Who knows? Always look for the skull.
Oh, there he is right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Right off his Harley.
Handoff off the left side. There's Jake Cunningham with the give. And it was,
oh, no.
Tyler Scanlon.
Say it ain't so. Look what's
dear.
coming.
Oh, geez.
Oh, this would be cold. Look at, I think Palix knows. He knows something's up. He's looking. He's looking.
We'll get him.
Under a minute remaining. Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Billy Steele saying, we'll get him. Don't worry
He's
about it.
going, no. But I'm going to zip up just to make sure.
Yeah.
Bob saying, put that down. It ain't getting me. It ain't happening. I got my eyes on you.
Congratulations. And
he's going to spend the last minute trying to stay dry.
He's dodging around down there. And perhaps the last one of the game, and a good, solid run there by Jordan McCaslin. That should be the final play, and Bob Palko running as far and fast away as he can.
He's saying, get away from me.
He wasn't fast enough. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He said, hey, listen, don't forget to get over there and shake some hands now, huh?
Yeah. That's, you know, you love it, though. They love their head coach.
Yep.
It's a big moment. Here we go. Oh, I feel for you, Bob.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to find out if that really is waterproof gear.
Yeah. What does that say about the wind chill down there? Is Bob Palko, his 6th WPIAL championship, and we have seen some amazing coaches racking up some amazing championship totals. Tom Nola, his 6th at Clairton. Art Walker, his 5th, 3rd at North Allegheny. And then Mike Smianik with his 5th as the head coach at Aliquippa. And Bob Palko with his 6th as the head coach at West Allegheny.
My goodness, what a record by that man.
Take them down there.
What a year for Ray Brazo.
And our PNC achievement for the Achiever in You, the West Allegheny Indians, the 2012 WPAL Class AAA champions. Let's go downstairs where Richie Walsh is with Bob Palko. Richie?
Coach, you tried to avoid it, but they got you all the way over here.
Hey, now I got to be sticky the rest of the night. Hey, I'll take it. I mean, the job that the staff did. I can't say enough about the staff and the kids. Again, comes down to execution and defense, and the turnovers really helped us today. And now the wind starts to die down. You didn't get to see our vaunted passing attack.
How does it feel? 6 WPIAL titles for you, another one here tonight.
You know what? You didn't say it properly. It's 6 titles for us. It's not me. It's the staff. It's the community. It's the kids. You get 45 texts from ex-players after games. It's a family, and so it's cool to be a part of. We're just humbled by it, really.
And us is a good word because the team played perfect tonight when it counted the most, it seemed like.
Yeah, and that's what we had to do. I mean, we don't have any stars. We have some really good football players, but we don't have those blue chip athletes. But you know what? As we've told the kids, the best teams win, don't always the best talent. And they kind of bought into it, and we're fortunate. But you tip your hat to West Mifflin to get here. I'm telling you, they ran into some things, but you tip your hat to those kids.
Go get dry, go celebrate. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
All right, back to you guys.
All right, Richie, thanks very much. Bob Palko, a lot of fun and quick to share the credit, but a lot of it goes to that man, Tyler Palko, or Tyler Palko's dad, Bob Palko, and would like to, quick to mention West Mifflin and Ray Brazo, what they've been able to do, and West Allegheny will raise the championship trophy.
Oh my, what an impressive performance by this West Allegheny team. I mean, there just was no getting off the gas pedal. They just kept it floored. And again, it's like Bob said, it's not always the best talent, but the best team. And tonight, West Allegheny was the best team.
No doubt about that, and there's the trophy being raised high by the West Allegheny Indians. As they're the AAA champions, our final game, McDonald's WPIAL Football Championships on Root Sports, presented by Trib Total Media. And the 6th AAA championship for West Allegheny under the tutelage of Bob Palco.
Well, he's an incredible coach. We've seen some incredible coaches today, and they all have one thing in common, that they're winners, but they are mentors of young men and guys that really do a great job with their teams.
Yep, such a valuable position. They talk about life lessons, all of them consistently, as the West Allegheny faithful. One more cheer. Well, it was a great day of high school football here. McDonald's High School Football Championships on Root Sports, presented by Trib Total Media. I'd like to thank you again, my friend Wolf. That was a lot of fun.
It's been a privilege, Rob, as it has been every year for the last several years that we've done this. I don't even know how long we've been doing it, but it has been fun each and every year. And I thank the people at Root Sports for having me, and for all the great camera guys that do such great work. The crew is awesome.
Yep, I'd like to thank our general manager, Sean McClintock, executive producer, Doug Johnson, our coordinating producer, Craig McConnell, statistician, Ken Baker. Great job all year long. Tyler Graham doing the stage managing and spotter duties, coming in very handy. Tyler, thanks to you. Our thanks to Richie Walsh, to Katie O'Malley, to Paul Alexander, to Mike White, to Craig Wolfley, and our entire Root Sports crew. I'm Rob King. We thank you for watching this day of McDonald's High School football on Root Sports, the Championship Friday, brought to you by Trib Total Media. Thanks so much for another great year. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you again back here next year.
Beauty, huh? It's dependable, long-lasting too.
Yeah, I could really use this Silverado. I'm a big hunter.
Oh, what do you hunt?
Deer, fish. I just said deer for no reason, but I meant fish.
See your Western PA Chevy dealers. This holiday season, trade up to get the 2012 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition for 0% APR financing for 60 months plus $2,000 cash allowance, or get a total value of $9,000.
At Trib Total Media, we're relentless in seeking and reporting the truth. We ask the tough questions and never give up until we uncover the complete story, and then report it to you, accurately. Sure, we lean to the right with our editorial opinions, but when it comes to hard news, we're right down the middle. The Trib. Conservative views, objective news. Get it right. Now.
Our manufacturing industries were once the backbone of this country, making our nation strong and our workers proud. A feeling like that never fades. Good thing, because right here, the area we call home, this is where manufacturing will become American again. Range Resources. Drilling is just the beginning.
The Dan, the myth, the legend.
Have fun.
You are watching The Dan Patrick Show on the NBC Sports Network.
Who's with me?
Are you kidding me?
We play hard, we play hurt, we play tough. Ask me if I'm an elite broadcaster. Come on this side of the glass and say that to me, you little punk.
I can't believe they let us do this show. Catch The Dan Patrick Show every weekday morning on the NBC Sports Network.
Seriously, I can't.
The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Coming up, it's the PIAA District 6 playoffs featuring the Penn Cambria Panthers taking on the Richland Rams. RMG's game tape starts now. We are coming to you from Hurlinger Field outside of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We're alongside of Mike Satoski. I'm Jared Roomsberg. Fans, welcome to PIAA District 6 playoff football. The District 6 representatives are committed to promoting good sportsmanship and positive interscholastic relations. This segment of RMG's Game Tape is brought to you by Somerset Trust Company, your most convenient bank. Learn more about Somerset Trust Company at somersettrust.com. The Richland Rams, decked out in their home blues, have won the coin toss. They elected to receive. So Penn Cambria's Devin Lawhead has it teed up. It's off his toe. We're playing playoff football in Richland. Two-hopper taken by 20. Tanner Solarchuk at the 10. He's across the 20 to the 25, where he's hit by Brendan Myers and Michael Kost. 19-yard return, and the Rams will set up shop at the 24. Matt Schaefer, number 12, a junior, starts at quarterback for the Rams. He has the snap from the shotgun. Looking downfield, throwing downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended for Mario Rizzo, coverage by Hurley and Delarme. Second down, Solarchuk in motion, and the handoff goes to Solarchuk. He gets past the line, past the linebackers into the secondary. Nathan Prisby, 22, has him wrapped up. It takes about 3 or 4 of the guys to bring him down. Solarchuk gains 13 on that run. Same formation on first down for the Rams. Schaefer in the shotgun, looking to throw, and he does. Oh, what a catch! What a sweetie of a catch by Luke Scherzer, and he turns it on. He's at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Richland! Touchdown, Luke Scherzer, 58 yards on that play, Mike, and Richland takes the lead early.
Do you think Matt Schaefer was excited, Jared, to see Scherzer streaking down the field? What a one-hand catch. He splits Mardola and Schwaderer. The Jets into the end zone, and for good measure, Kyle Flick with a great block on Mardola. Rams strike first.
Richland up by 7 early now on Penn Cambria, who they defeated a few weeks ago up in Crescent in Laurel Highlands Conference action. Bobby Colvin, 99, senior kicker, has it teed up. And it's a quick kick. It's a short kick. He 8-ironed that one down. Whoa, and it took an odd bounce. That's a live ball. Oh, lots of blue jerseys down there. There's a scrum. Richland says they have it, of course. No argument from the guys in white. Let's see now. Let's see what the guys in black and white stripes say. They say it is indeed Richland's ball. A short kick from Bobby Colvin that took an odd bounce right back towards the blue side, and the ball goes back to Richland. Richland spread things out on second down, too high, too low. Solarchuk in the backfield with Schaefer. Schaefer gives the ball to Solarchuk, and he's met at the line by 41. Devin Lawhead, he's only going to gain about 2 on that one. Similar formation, third down and 7 for Richland. Schaefer barks out the commands. Scrambles near side, looking to throw, and he does. Brought in by Luke Scherzer, number 3, the short-handed Scherzer. But this one's coming back on a holding call against Richland. That penalty takes a big bite out of this drive. Schaefer in the shotgun in trouble. Flips it out to Solarchuk on a screen. Look at the speed. Here he comes, 40, 35. Brought down by Delarme and Prisby. 15 yards. That's going to be 5 yards, maybe a little bit less, short of a first down. 3 high, 1 low. 4th and 5. Oh, they brought him over. There's the flag. Richland drew Penn Cambria offsides. That's the easiest way to get a first down. New set of downs for the undefeated Richland Rams. Matt Schaefer in the shotgun, 3 high, 1 low. Solarchuk in the backfield with him. Schaefer's looking to throw, and he does. And it's tipped up in the air. Did he get it? Yes, he did. James Mardola takes that ball out of the air. Kyle Flick tipped it, trying to bring it in. But Mardola's the big hero of that play, Mike.
You know, Jared, as we look closely at this replay, I think the hero here is number 3. It is Jake Schwaderer. He gets up and tips the pass intended for Kyle Flick. Mr. Opportunistic, James Mardola, right on top, stopping the high-powered Richland offense.
14, Brendan Eckenrode, the quarterback for the Penn Cambria Panthers. The senior takes the snap, gives it to Justin Fuller. Fuller goes off the right guard, brought down by Nick Noglick. 6-yard gain and a first down. Nathan Kagi is deployed down low. Eckenrode gives it to Devin Lawhead. Devin Lawhead, the workhorse of this team, is going to grab 8 yards on that run. Flick in on the tackle. Fans, this segment of football is brought to you by nationwide agent Jason Seckler of the Seckler Agency in Somerset. They've been serving the area for over 70 years and build personal relationships with clients through exceptional customer service, fair pricing, and top-notch claim service. Call Jason today. Nationwide is on your side. The give is to Fuller. Fuller wrapped up at the line and pulled back, gang tackled and thrown down, but he gained enough for the first down. The ground attack from Penn Cambria has been punishing all year long. We're seeing more of it here tonight. Here comes Devin Lawhead again, right up the middle, met by Ben Verhoevic and others. Lawhead's going to have 3 yards on that play. Third down and a long 3 for Penn Cambria. Jake Hurley, number 2, your quarterback now. Whoa, he runs into the up back, and down he goes. Josh Danini was there, wraps him up, pulls him down. 4-yard loss on the play that looked to be doomed from the start. Richland offense back on the field, this time 2 in the backfield with quarterback Matt Schaefer. And it gives to 20, Tanner Solarczyk. Solarczyk just shedding tacklers left and right, finally tripped up and brought down by James Mardula. 15-yard run and a first down. Same formation, 1st and 10. Schaefer looking at Schertzer, looks him off. Now he's looking to throw. Now he's wrapped up, and he's looking at the ground. Dakota Schneider, Peyton Behe, Dan Tarek, loss of 1 on the sack. Second down for Richland. Schaefer stays in the pistol with 2 low. There goes Snopko in motion to give us to Solarczyk. Boy, they're just bouncing off of him like Solarczyk's made out of Teflon. Hurley and Prisby finally bring him down. Teflon Tanner, 8-yard gain. First down, 4 out wide for Matt Schaefer. He's by himself in the backfield. A little bit of trouble, scrambles far side, heaves it downfield, and it's off the hands of Kyle Flick. Nathan Prisby was in on that one, but that one went off of Flick's fingertips. Richland using a Wildcat-style formation now with Solarczyk in a quarterback. There's Snopko. Whoa, he made a move towards the line of scrimmage like this is arena football. That's not a legal move. There's the flag for a legal shift. That's going to move the ball even further back. Penalties push Richland all the way back into their own end. They're trying to get back into Panther territory. Here comes the blitz against Schaefer. Schaefer slings it away. He gets it to Kyle Flick. Taken out of bounds by Jake Schwaderer. He's going to be about a yard short. 4th down and 1. Behe shows blitz. Here he comes. Low snap to Schaefer. Schaefer bobbles it again. Falls down. He might have gotten it. There's a flag down for holding against Richland. Penn Cambria offense on the field now. Brendan Eckerode under center. Flips it out to Fuller. Fuller, whoa, he has no time to do anything. Jared Hoover was in the backfield already. Elijah Metzger helped him down. Loss of 4. Penn Cambria starts the second quarter, 3rd and 9 from their own 23. Eckenrode under center. He's got 3 deployed up high. Devin Lawhead in the backfield. He's back looking to pass. Here comes the heat, and down he goes. Derek Crawford, Sam Finauti, wrap him up. Loss of 3. 2, Nico Pecora is the quarterback for the Rams now. He's got Dominic Farina right next door. He goes into motion, gets it out to Farina. Farina follows the blocks. He's across the 30. Here comes the flag for holding against Richland. It's coming back. Fans, this segment of football is brought to you by the Conemaugh Health System, proud to provide excellence every patient, every time. For health information, wellness tips, or to find a physician, visit them online at conemaugh.org. 12, Matt Schaefer steps back in a quarterback. He has 4 bunched up way high. Kyle Flick down low from the shotgun. 2nd and 20. The pitch is back to Pecora. Now he can still throw. He's well behind the line of scrimmage. He throws it downfield, and it's overthrown, intended for Elijah Metzger. Doesn't matter. Richland had an illegal man downfield. 3rd down and half a country mile for Richland. Nico Pecora back in a quarterback, 4 out wide. Pecora looking, throws one downfield, and it's picked off in stride. Here comes James Mardula. He's across the 45, midfield, 45-40, and knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line by the quarterback Pecora. 36-yard interception return by the senior, and it's first down for Penn Cambria. The Ram Nation comes alive here at Hurlinger Field, doing their part to be the 12th man. The give is to Lawhead, who knifed straight up the gut. Devin Lawhead got 6 on that, 4 yards short. Eckenrode steps under center. Back to pass. He's looking towards Kagi. Kagi at the 5. Oh, but he's out of bounds. Coverage by Schertzer. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Big fourth down play as Jake Hurley goes down low. Nathan Kagi up high. Fuller dots the eye in the backfield behind Lawhead to give his to Fuller, and he knifes right up the gut. He needed 2 yards. He's going to get 5 yards as Pecora and Noglick put him down. Fuller joins Lawhead in the backfield again on second down. The give is to Lawhead, who's tripped up at the line. Jacob Urban's there to stop any more forward motion. Lawhead has 2 on that run. Third down and 4. 2 down low for Eckenrode. He's looking to pass. He flips it out. He's got Lawhead wide open. Lawhead at about the 8, trying to get to the 5. It takes 3 Rams to put him down. Lawhead needed 4. He got 7. First and goal, Penn Cambria. Penn Cambria's knocking on the door. The give is to Lawhead, who's got in the backfield. Jared Hoover puts Lawhead down for a loss of 4. Ram faithful come alive again here on second down and goal. Eckenrode, play action. Now he's looking to throw. He's in trouble, thrown against the grain. And it's picked off by Nico Pecora. Pecora at the 3, and he's wrapped up and he stumbles across the 5. But it's going to be first down for Richland as the Ram defense ends that Penn Cambria drive. Rams start this drive deep in their own end. The handoff is to Solarczyk. Solarczyk at the 15. He's still on his feet at the 20. He turns it on. Teflon Tanner made it through the line. Well, he throws a stiff arm there. Might have got away with the little face mask called there on Fuller, but that's a 35-yard run for Solarczyk. Matt Schaefer back in a quarterback now. First and 5 for Richland. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Stumbles forward. They didn't need much. Schneider and Lawhead on the tackle. He's going to be just a hair short of the first down. First and 10 for Richland. Matt Schaefer has backs in every direction in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, scrambles far side, looking to throw, and he does. And it's broken up by James Mardula. Looking for another INT was Mardula. Fans, the holiday shopping season is upon us. And what are you going to get for that football fan on your Christmas list? Might we suggest a DVD of RMG's game tape? You can get a copy of every game we've ever done at rmgshop.com. Schaefer takes the snap, gets it out to Kyle Flick at the 50, to the 45. He follows his blocks, 35-30, and finally run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. James Mardula chased him out of bounds, but not until he picked up 22. Penn Cambria anxious to get back to the quarterback. It cost him on that last play. First and 5 for Richland. Schaefer looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Luke Schertzer. Oh, wrapped up by Devin Lawhead. Touchdown saving tackle by 41. Schertzer gained 18 yards. First and goal for Richland. Penn Cambria defense has been holding strong. Third and goal from the 6-inch line. The give to Solarczyk. Solarczyk tries to get up to the inside. He's hit at the line, but he crossed the plane. Touchdown! Richland! Touchdown, Tanner Solarczyk. 1-yard run, Mike.
Jared, I love watching these replays and watching the ballet of the offensive line blocking. Danini, Crawford, Neal, Hoover, all doing a great job, and there goes that power running back, Tanner Solarczyk, into the end zone.
Richland lining up to go for 2. Schaefer keeps it himself. Oh, he fooled everybody. Now it's just a foot race to the end zone. He gets it with ease. Tack on 2 more. Richland's up 15-zip. Penalty against Penn Cambria has Richland kicking off at the Penn Cambria 45. Here comes Bobby Colvin. Yeah, he sends a squibbler dibbler onside. Whoa, off of the up man. Brought down by Dante Delerme. A little bit of a cardiac arrest moment there. A little more than 2.5 to play here in the second half in Richland. The give is to Fuller. Here comes Justin Fuller. He rumbles straight up the gut. Nico Pecora and Sam Finati bring him down. Fuller grabs 12 on that. Kagi's up high. Delerme's down low. Eckenrode under center. Looking to throw, and he does. Looking at Kagi. Oh, but it's brought in. Did he get it? Did he get it? Yes, what a catch. What a catch by 3. Luke Schertzer, the short-handed Schertzer, does it again, Mike.
Great cut blocking by the offensive line. Eckenrode looking downfield for his big wide receiver. It's just Luke Schertzer, Jared. Simply a fantastic catch. He did it on offense, and how about that shoestring catch for the INT?
Richland's moving down the field. They're going to try to put some more points on the board before they go to the locker room at half. Schaefer in trouble, wrapped up, brought down. Jordan Fabry with a big sack, takes the quarterback down, 5-yard loss. The ball rests on the 50-yard line, 2nd and 15. The pitch goes to Solarczyk. Here comes Teflon Tanner again. Nice hole, but there's a holding call against Richland. It's coming back. It's been 2 steps forward, 3 steps back on this drive for Richland. Pitch goes out to Pecora. Well, we saw this play before. Pecora throwing downfield for Metzger, and it's knocked away by Jake Hurley. Didn't work last time. Hurley says no this time. Coming up on the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Schaefer in trouble, scrambling, looking to throw. That's a backward lateral. Here comes Solarczyk. Solarczyk trying to make chicken salad out of you-know-what. Gets across the 50, brought down by Prisby. He's going to be short of the first down. 4th down and long for Richland. We're going to give it one more shot. 9 seconds left to go in the first half. Schaefer looking downfield. Lots of time. Well, time runs out. Now he's going to run, and he's going to be well short of the first down. Penn Cambria is going to get one more play. Fans, the holiday season will soon be here, and we're asking that you join RMG Sports in supporting the United States Marine Corps' Toys for Tots campaign. Please donate a new unwrapped toy to this campaign to help a kid's Christmas be a little bit brighter. Learn more at toysfortots.org. The Panthers of Penn Cambria are set to receive. Bobby Colvin for Richland has it teed up, and off the toe of 99, he shoots it downfield, taking it about the 25 by Nathan Prisby. 30, 35, 40. He's got some steam. 45, 50, and down to the 40-yard line, tripped up by the kicker, Bobby Colvin. 30-yard return by Prisby. Brendan Eckenrode goes under center, looking to turn the tide here in the second half. Quick throw out to Lawhead, who's wrapped up in the backfield by Kyle Flick. 2-yard loss on that play. 3rd and long for Penn Cambria. Eckenrode throwing downfield for Kagi. Oh, off his hands. Luke Schertzer was there, but the 6'6" Kagi just couldn't come down with it. Dante Delarme comes in to punt for Penn Cambria as they go 3 and out on the opening drive of the second half. End over ender, taking it about the 10 by Luke Schertzer. He makes it to the 15, and tripped up. Ankle tackle by Josh Nadolski. Nice special teams play by the senior. 2, Nico Pecora hops back in a quarterback. Tanner Solarczyk's right next door. There goes Flick in motion. The handoff goes to Flick on the end around, trying to find the corner. He'll find nothing but white jerseys as Dante Delarme, Dakota Schneider, and others are there to usher him to the ground. 3rd down and long for Richland. Pecora stays in a quarterback. He throws it out to Schertzer. Schertzer cuts upfield at the 25, but he's wrapped up and brought down immediately by Devin Lawhead and Dante Delarme. He's going to be short of the first down. 4th down and 4. Pecora stays in. Solarczyk in the backfield. Oh, there was some motion there. Tried to pull Penn Cambria off sides. The officials say no. Much to the dismay of the Rams nation. Here comes a flag. But this is going to be against Richland for a false start. So once again, Penn Cambria gets the ball. Decent field position. Brendan Eckenrode under center. I formation behind him. The give goes to the up back Lawhead, who lunges forward for about 4. Credit Jared Hoover with the tackle. 2nd down for the Panthers. Oh, they ran into Eckenrode in the backfield, and the ball came loose as he tried to hand it off. The ball's on the ground. There's Jared Hoover. He comes up with it, and they say the ball stays with Richland. 1st down Rams. Rams take over in Penn Cambria territory on the 49. Schaefer calls his own number. Straight up the gut. Dante Delarme is there to greet him and take him down to the ground. He'll grab 4 on that. 3rd down and a long 2 for Richland. Schaefer in the shotgun. Takes it. Has some trouble in the backfield. Moves forward. He's going to have the first down and then some as he's taken down by a wall of white jerseys. Double tight end set for Richland on 1st down. Hoover in the backfield. Schaefer back to pass. Looking downfield. Running out of time. Wrapped up and taken down. Dakota Schneider, Ryan Driscoll were there for the sack and a loss of 6. Fans, this segment of football is brought to you by RE/MAX Team Realtors in Johnstown. You can get information about real estate listings from throughout the Johnstown region at johnstownpahomes.com. RE/MAX Team Realtors in Johnstown. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Schaefer back to pass on 2nd down. Skies one downfield, and it's brought in! Touchdown! Richland! Touchdown, Luke Schertzer on a 39-yard pass from Matt Schaefer, and the Rams extend the lead, Mike.
Again, look at the great cut blocking. The offensive line of Richland giving Schaefer all kinds of time to make this kind of a throw. In stride, finding Mr. Excitement, Luke Schertzer. This kid has done it all night, and now Richland really opening things up.
Senior kicker, 99, Bobby Colvin in to attempt the extra point. Nico Pecora, number 2, your holder. Snaps a little high. Pecora gets it down, and the kick is away, and the kick is good. Tack on one more. Richland's up 22-0. Panthers need to develop a sense of urgency, down 22-0. The handoff goes to Fuller. Fuller hits the line. It's like hitting a brick wall. They're only going to give him one on that run. 2nd down and 9, 3 wide for Eckenrode, who's back to pass. Here comes the heat. He throws it downfield. He's got James Mardula in stride, taken down by Nico Pecora, but a nice catch by Mardula. 28-yard gain and a 1st down for Penn Cambria. Under 4 to play in the 3rd quarter. Penn Cambria down 22-0. Brennan Eckenrode back to pass. Slings one downfield, looking in Kagi's direction, and it's knocked away again by Luke Schertzer, taking another one away from the 6'6" Nathan Kagi. On 2nd and 10, they'll try it again. Kagi down low again. Eckenrode looks high. Oh, but it's swatted out of the air. I believe that was Elijah Metzger that got his paw up there, knocked it down. Richland takes over at about the 16-yard line. 3:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. Matt Schaefer back into quarterback. Jared Hoover stands right next door. Schaefer back to pass. Oh, that ball was hit at the line. It's floated up in the air. Nice play by 75, Josh Danini, to knock Peyton Behe out of the way. 3 wide for Schaefer on 2nd down. Farina goes into motion to give us to Farina. Here he comes upfield. Hits to about the 20, and he's hit by Mardula and others. Credit him with 7. Richland gives Schaefer 3 wide on 3rd down and a long 3. From the shotgun, Schaefer throws one out. He's got Kyle Flick on a nice little inside slant. 14-yard gain taken down by Nathan Prisby. 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Farina's next door to Schaefer, and the give is to Farina. Whoa, all kinds of grasping of the face mask. Here comes the flags. They're just going to stop that play. Farina was just getting pummeled out there. Richland doing a good job chewing away at this clock, up by 22. The pass to Nick Noglick. Noglick looked like he was getting caught in the backfield, but he moves forward. He's going to have about 6 yards on that. 3rd down and 2, less than a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. 3 are in the backfield with Schaefer. The give is to Solarchik. Solarchik rumbles upfield. Behe and Lawhead bring him down. Gain of 2, 1st down. New set of downs for Richland. The gives to Jared Hoover, 15. He rumbles around the far side. Peyton Behe and Nathan Prisby were there. Gain of 4. Fans, as we come to the 4th quarter of this game, we want to thank you for watching RMG's game tape this week and every week we've been on the air here at Root Sports. A reminder to follow us at rmgsports.net. You can watch this game and every game on demand. Get DVDs, get a schedule. It's all at rmgsports.net. Schaefer, back to pass, looking long downfield. He's got his man. Touchdown! Richland! Touchdown, Kyle Flick. 36-yard pass by Matt Schaefer, and that one just about seals the deal, Mike.
You know, Jared, credit Penn Cambria. Their defense has been stingy all night, but how long can you contain this high-powered Richland offense? It's been Schertzer all night, and now Schaefer goes to the other speedster on the wideout, Kyle Flick, into the end zone. Ram strike.
Penn Cambria now in a very deep hole. I believe they're going to come out and just try to save some face. Let's see if they can put some points on the board, get rid of those goose eggs. Brendan Eckenrode has an I formation. He hands it to the fullback, Devin Lawhead, who powers forward. No quit in that, kid. 6-yard gain. Kagi and Mardula are down low. Play action by Eckenrode. Throws it out. Brought down by Nathan Kagi. Well, the ball comes out. They're saying he's down. Nico Pecora on the stop, and he tried to strip it out, but Kagi was ruled down. 2nd down and 6. The Panthers are trying to put a drive together. Kagi is deployed down low. Mardula's right next to him. Eckenrode back to pass. Throws it downfield. And it's broken up by Kyle Flick, who had hands on it, but he just couldn't bring it down. 9:58 to play. The Rams take over. Penn Cambria just not able to put anything together on that drive. Nico Pecora, your quarterback, in the pistol. Takes it, turns around, gives it to Tanner Solarchuk. Here comes Teflon Tanner, but he's wrapped up by James Mardula. Mardula brings him down, gain of only 5. Snopko and Solarchik join Nico Pecora in the backfield. Pecora throws it out. He's got Schertzer at the 40, cuts back up. He runs right into the arms of Jake Hurley, but they're going to mark it just past the sticks. 1st down, Richland. Call comes in from the sideline. Richland, everyone gets their swatches synchronized. Number 9, Hunter Bergman, the quarterback for the Rams now. He's in the pistol. Hands the ball off to Killian Snopko, 41. The fullback surges forward. He's going to gain about 5. With a name like Snopko, you got to be a fullback. 3rd down and 6 feet for Richland, 7:40 to play. The give is to Solarchuk, who's caught in the backfield. Peyton Behe and Ryan Driscoll bring him down for a loss. If the Panthers are going to score any points, now is the time. They start this drive in Ram territory. The give is to Fuller, who's met at the line, gain of about 3. Credit Brian Wedding with the tackle. 3rd down and 4, and buddy, this is a big one. 5:20 to play. The give is to Prisby. Hey, diddle, Nathan Prisby straight up the middle. Give Prisby 14 yards and a 1st down. Fesco with the tackle. New set of downs for the Panthers. Eckenrode gives it to Prisby. Prisby wrapped up. Somebody call Prisby's Taylor and send the bill to 53 Derek Chris, who drops him down for a loss of 1. 2nd down, too low for Eckenrode. The give, he tried to give it to Prisby, but there was a bad exchange, and there's nothing but blue jerseys. Fesco is there with it. It goes back to Richland. Richland now going to try to burn out this clock, get out of here with a shutout. The give this time, Michael Samiari, his first time running with the ball in this game. 18 taken down. Gain of 7 on that run. Bergman in the pistol on 1st down. Little over 3 to play. The pitch goes out to Samiari, who's wrapped up and taken down. Mardula and Driscoll, the 2 seniors, take him down for a loss of 9. 2nd down and long. Bergman takes it, gives it to Snopko. Snopko rumbles forward right into the arms of Peyton Behe and Dante Delerme. They're only going to give him 1. Meter continues to run. Bergman, far side. Look out, here comes Hurley. Hurley wraps him up, throws him down. 9-yard loss on a sack by the sophomore. Under a minute to play now. And Cambria has one last shot. Here comes Eckenrode. He's going to do it himself. Rumbles around the near side, taken down by Brandon Fesco. 5-yard gain by the senior. This could be the last play of the game. The give is to Prisby. Here comes Prisby on the near side across the 50. Brought down inside the 45, but that's going to do it. His last run as a Panther goes for 23 yards. But Richland defeats Penn Cambria and advances to the semifinal round of the District 6 playoffs. Fans, a reminder to visit rmgsports.net to watch this show on demand, get DVDs. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter for updated information. Next week, the Golden Eagles of Tyrone come into Richland to take on the Rams. For Mike Satoski and the entire RMG Sports crew, I'm Jared Romsberg. Fans, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week in the semifinals on RMG's Game Tape.
For those who hike, climb, and trudge. For those who lift, lug, and slog. For those who hammer, haul, and pour. Whatever you work in or play in, do it in legendary muck comfort. Get your muck on.
The DP show got rave reviews in the paper.
Everybody was thrilled. Nice article.
But McLovin always finds something to complain about.
Nasal twang, tendency to act like a know-it-all. What? They don't know what they're talking about. I do.
He's the whipping boy of the show?
Ow!
I wasn't aware of this status.
That's why they call him McBuzzkill.
Who, me?
Today, public schools across America can't provide kids with necessary tools for learning. When these supplies are missing, kids aren't able to realize their dreams. At DonorsChoose.org, teachers list the things they need. You select what you wish to fund. It could be books, rulers, computers, or art supplies. Whatever tools the teachers don't have, you can provide. This is Sidney Poitier. DonorsChoose.org gives you the power to turn kids into students, one classroom at a time.
At Habitat for Humanity, why isn't a question, it's the answer. It's why we build. So that a child can live in a healthy home where they can learn and grow to their full potential. It's why we build. For families searching for stability and for those wanting to help themselves and their neighbors, it's why we build. To break down barriers and establish vibrant communities filled with hope, it's why we build. To offer families a hand up, not a handout, and to partner with them to provide a safe, decent, and affordable place to live, it's why we build. To open doors of new opportunity and the promise of a new start for a better life. It's why we build. You see, Habitat for Humanity builds so much more than houses. We build homes, communities, and hope. What will you build? Visit Habitat.org.
Today on McDonald's Youth Football in Steelers Country, we have a quarterfinal playoff matchup in the Quad A. In the youth football ranks, North Allegheny and Peters Township play for a Super Bowl, and the Steelers offer a salute to service. Youth Football in Steelers Country starts right now.
You earned the right to be here. Nobody's going to catch him. He is gone. The stage is set tonight. Take what you deserve. Got Lauer over the middle. And it's a touchdown. It doesn't get any better than this. Our brand, 48 minutes. Let's go out.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Youth Football in Steelers Country presented by McDonald's. I'm Missy Matthews. We have a Super Bowl, a salute, and a trip to the semifinals. That's all part of a jam-packed show for you today. Here's a preview of what's ahead. We kick off our Super Bowl series this week as the 8- and 9-year-olds from North Allegheny and Peters Township battle it out for a G19 championship. The Steelers honored some veterans during a pregame ceremony before their Monday night game against the Chiefs. We'll show you some of the sights and sounds, and you'll hear from some of those veterans who were honored. Plus, we travel with Steelers offensive lineman Doug Legursky back to his hometown in West Virginia, where he got some special recognition from his former high school. But first, we start in high school, where the WPIAL playoffs are in full swing. Last week, the field had been cut from 64 to 32 teams across the 4 classifications. In Quad A, Seneca Valley and Mount Lebanon had a combined 17-3 record coming into their game, with 8 of those wins coming against teams in this year's playoff field. It's 2 teams looking for a berth into the semifinals, and it's this week's high school game of the week.
There are guys between 19 and 65 all across the state of Pennsylvania, and all of them would do anything to put that helmet on one more time.
I want to see us line up fast, get ready to go fast, execute fast, and line up again. You want to be semifinalists? You want to go into the next round, be in the Final Four?
They expect you to play with 212 degrees tonight. You got me? Focus, effort, attention to detail. Come on, get up front.
Let's go out and make it real, come back here and celebrate and talk about it after.
Let's go get it done.
Here's the give to Derogi. Derogi finds some room, a gaping hole, and stops, cuts back, gets across midfield, and gets down to the 47-yard line of Mount Lebanon. Let's go! Let's go!
Seneca Valley would strike first. On their first possession, 12 running plays were sandwiched between 2 passes, and Jordan Brown hit Ryan McCulley from 5 yards out for the score.
Brown fakes the run, now back, looking, gonna loft for the end zone, has a man, it's McCulley, and it's a touchdown. Jordan Brown bided his time, waited, McCulley got open, and the Raiders finish off the drive with a touchdown.
Later in the game, it was one of the smallest players on the field who provided the biggest spark for Seneca Valley.
Roth back, pressured by McCulley, intercepted, here's Derogi. Derogi crosses the 50-yard line, stays on his feet, finally wrestled down, but it's a Derogi interception.
You can't just throw it up there like that. Come on, Tyler.
Waggles to the right, fake the Barnes. Here's Derogi, wide open over the middle of the field. Here goes John Derogi. No one's going to catch him. 44 yards and the touchdown for John Derogi.
Jonathan Derogi's interception and subsequent 44-yard touchdown reception put the Raiders up 13-0. But the 5'8", 170-pound senior's indelible mark on this game came with 2:37 left in the second quarter.
Here's Derogi catching it on the fly. John Derogi talked about his speed. No one's going to catch him. John Derogi goes in from 84 yards out. Another one-play drive from Brown to Derogi.
The big plays by Seneca Valley did little to deter a Mount Lebo team who, coming into this game, had averaged over 32 points per contest. The Blue Devils rode senior quarterback Tyler Roth to get them back into the game.
Rolls to his right, gonna keep. Across the 25, has all kinds of room, crosses the 30. Roth back to pass, looking. Intended for after it's complete, he's wrestled down, but it's another first down.
Let's get it up, boys! Let's go, boys!
Roth, pump fake, back, now we'll loft one deep. And it's intended and caught by Briarcheck.
Great job of body control, pulling that thing in.
Let's go! Let's go! Roth back, looking, firing over the middle. Complete touchdown to Briarcheck. No mistake this time, Roth drilled it in there. Briarcheck with a score, first touchdown of the night for Mount Lebanon, and it's a 2012 game pending the extra point.
Seneca Valley began to crank up the pressure on Mount Lebo's signal caller, and in the fourth quarter, Roth and the Blue Devil O-line would succumb to the Raiders' barrage.
Look at the pressure they're showing here. Roth is just going to throw it left-handed, and that's going to be a penalty here. Flags come flying in from everywhere. They're going to call this a safety on the intentional grounding.
Seneca Valley's star tailback Forrest Barnes capped the scoring with a 43-yard touchdown run, and Seneca Valley would go on to win it 32-13, advancing to the WPIAL semifinals for the first time since 1997.
Yeah, I'm very proud. We came out when we needed it the most. We played tough. I mean, that's a very good team that we just beat right there. You know, either way, we just came out and did what we were supposed to do. We control what we could control.
You know, it was a big game. I thought we held our composure correctly. I thought we came out and we executed all the plays. You know, we're very versatile. We got a versatile team. We work out well together. We're very good chemistry together.
Through the summer, we're a close-knit group. We hang out with each other, and this game, we know we play fast. Fourth quarter is our game. We came out in the second half and took it to them.
It's like a heavyweight fight sometimes, and you know, sometimes you give a few punches, sometimes you take a few. I'm sure we'll look at the film and find a lot of things that we could have done better to close the game out. But at the end of the day, when we needed to reach down and make plays, we sure did. And yeah, it goes from sticking together. It's a tight team, a good football team, and they played awful hard, and I'm very proud of them.
Seneca Valley and Mount Lebanon are the focal points of this week's Where Are They Now update. First is CJ Brown. CJ is the brother of Jordan, who you just saw in those highlights, and the elder Brown had started the final 5 games of the 2011 season and was slated to be the starter before an ACL injury in August ended his season. Former Mount Lebanon star Paul Lang. Lang is a redshirt freshman tight end at Michigan State. He's seen action in 7 games this season for the Spartans and has 3 catches on the year for 8 yards and 1 touchdown. Finally is Luke Hagee. Hagee was a tremendous 3-sport star at Mount Lebo. He's now a true freshman running back at Cornell. He has 103 carries and 485 rush yards that leads the team. He has 4 touchdowns on the ground and another 2 receiving this year for the Big Red. Coming up next, the Steelers' Doug Legursky showed us around his hometown of Beckley, West Virginia, where his former high school had a special surprise in store. Find out what in our locker room look back after the break.
That's me, L50858544P. But I'm not just a number. I have a purpose, a higher purpose.
Have some respect!
Not good. Oh, man. Hello? No. Finally, the buck stops here.
McDonald's new hot and spicy McChicken. Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, spicy coating. At only $1, it's spicy, not pricey, but only for a limited time.
Staying connected with your favorite team has never been easier. Steelers Nation Connect, brought to you by AT&T, links the best bands in the world to the black and gold wherever you are, whenever you want it. Receive Steeler text alerts on your cell phone or get the latest team news, video, photos, and more by downloading the official smartphone app, Steelers Game Day Plus. And don't forget that Steelers.com is always on the go with Steelers Mobile. Steelers Nation Connect, brought to you by AT&T. Go to Steelers.com Fan Zone for more information. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the greatest play in Pittsburgh Steelers history. Here's your chance to be a part of this historic moment. The Immaculate Reception Monument will be unveiled at the exact site of the catch, Saturday, December 22nd, presented by the Heinz History Center, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and ATI. By donating to the History Center, you could receive an Immaculate Reception certificate, suitable for framing, bronze finish stand-up medallion, holiday ornament, or an Immaculate Reception pin. Go to Steelers.com or HeinzHistoryCenter.org.
When I came through these doors, it's because I was in trouble.
On probation.
In front of a judge.
And even though I'm required to come here, it's the first time I feel safe.
Understood.
Smart.
Appreciated.
They gave me something to believe in.
To be proud of. Me.
If you have the heart to join us, call us. The Summit Academy, where pride still matters.
Welcome back. Steelers offensive lineman Doug Legursky has been the proverbial jack of all trades in his time with the Black and Gold. He's played center, both guard positions, and even spent some time at fullback in 2008. Now, before going to Marshall University, Legursky played high school football at Woodrow Wilson High School in West Virginia. The school decided to pay homage to the Beckley native in this week's Locker Room Look Back.
Hey guys, we're here at Woodrow Wilson, Beckley High School here in Beckley, West Virginia. She's gonna have to tell you what we're doing here. It's a surprise to me. I don't know what we got going on, but I'm pretty excited about it. Hello, Dad.
Hey, buddy.
Steelers field crew, Big Wayne.
Hello.
Mother. What's up, guys? Oh man, this is awesome, man. What's up, Coach? How you guys doing today? Thanks for being here, guys.
What we're doing today, Doug, is this is going to be in a trophy case that's going to be in the school for all to represent you and all the hard work and your great representation of Woodrow Wilson High School and the city of Beckley. This is going to be in a trophy case. It'll be down in the school for generations to see. Congratulations.
Well, that's awesome, Coach. I appreciate it, man. That was the curveball for me. I wasn't knowing exactly what was going to happen over there. My wife's been busy planning that one, and we walked in, and the whole Beckley football team, along with the news and my high school coach, was there with a bunch of stuff. My jerseys from all different levels of school, along with pictures and awards that I've won, and that's just incredible that that's going to be shown in one of the hallways of the school for years to come. For even my kids to walk down the hallway and see that that I've worked hard to make my dreams come true, really.
It's great to see somebody achieve their dreams and never let people tell them they can't do anything. He's a perfect example to these kids in this community that you can go play in the NFL if you work hard.
We're here at the old high school field, guys. Woodrow Wilson High School. Van Meter Stadium is where I played my Friday Night Lights. So this is the Wall of Fame, man. Everybody that's come through here, been in the Hall of Fame, this is, they got their name on the wall. I remember walking past this every day, coming in here to work out after classes, and I remember I wanted my name to be on here one day. So I've played with a handful of these guys, man, just great players through here, and I'm just honored to be a part of it.
It's always a dream of any high school coach to see some of his kids make it. Some of the bigger schools down south, they got plenty, but from a small town in West Virginia to have someone go pro and make it and be successful, we're extremely proud.
I remember this is where I first started learning how to work out the right way. Accidentally cracking mirrors with my weights. I remember working out in here and you get, 50, 75 kids in here. By the time you left the workouts, it was literally you were walking in puddles of sweat. There was so many people working so hard in here. Got the jersey over there. Some great players, Parklow, Coach Pruitt, myself. And it's just an honor to be beside some of these guys in this locker. All the long hours spent in that weight room, underneath the field running. In the locker room with my friends, 2-a-days just there at the high school was just a lot of memories that we've had. And good memories, bad memories, they're all part of me. So I'm glad it made me who the person I am today, that's for sure. But going back there really takes you down memory lane, that's for sure. Have all of our playoff banners up here and our trophies, guys, up there. Parklow, one of my buddies, the linebacker, won the Huff Award. I won the Hunt Award my senior year. and Randall won the Kennedy Award his year. So just to have a banner in the locker room, just to show the guys that you can be the best in the state if you work hard and keep your nose clean. So this is it, man. This is where I came from. This is Beckley.
Coming up next on McDonald's Youth Football in Steelers Country, the sights and sounds of a salute to service you don't want to miss.
Electricity is extremely vital to our business. We started as a small storefront in downtown Akron and evolved into a manufacturer of gourmet frozen bakery products. First Energy Solutions has been a partner of ours since the very beginning. They've given us a lot of great advice, taught us what we needed to know, and enabled us to grow. First Energy Solutions has enabled us to have a long-term contract at a lower rate, and that's good for everybody. If you're looking for a reliable partner, I don't know why you wouldn't pick First Energy Solutions.
Last chance for the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum.
Franco needed to score touchdowns like this to experience the Hall of Fame. But all you need is a ticket. See Gridiron Glory, the best of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, right now at the Heinz History Center.
Hey Steelers fans, here's a chance to turn groceries into Steelers merchandise. Look for the Steelers Advantage logo on specially marked products at your neighborhood Giant Eagle or Giant Eagle Market District stores. Purchase 7 of these participating products with your Giant Eagle Advantage card and receive $7 in Steelers Black and Gold Bucks, redeemable at Steelers Sideline stores or online at Steelers.com. The promotion runs all season long. Load up on groceries and be rewarded with Black and Gold Bucks. Take advantage of Steelers Advantage all season long.
Hi, I'm Bill Johnson. Winners everywhere know you've got to be successful in the Heinz Red Zone. Let's take a look. It's late in the game and things look bleak. But a perfect pass in the Heinz Red Zone saves the day.
No one grows ketchup like Heinz. That's because every red, ripe tomato in every bottle is grown from Heinz seeds. It's the official ketchup of the world champion Pittsburgh Steelers. Look for it in the Heinz Red Zone at Giant Eagle.
The Heinz Red Zone, where everyone's a winner.
Welcome back. Monday night's game against the Kansas City Chiefs was a windy and rainy affair, but all things were put into perspective during pregame when the Steelers honored military veterans prior to the national anthem. This year's salute to service thanked veterans from each war dating back to World War II. Here's the sights and sounds from a very fitting tribute to those heroes.
Please welcome Pennsylvania native Sergeant Zach Stinson.
I thought it was pretty awesome, especially meeting all these guys from different services. I mean, they got guys from a Pearl Harbor survivor and a vet from World War II all the way up to Afghanistan. So I think it's really awesome.
Well, I think it's a great recognition of the service of so many of these people. I think you've interviewed the young man with no legs. My God, what a thrill it is to meet somebody like that.
What it means to me is that I'm honoring my fellow veterans that had died. The hat that I wear is a Pearl Harbor survivor's appreciation hat. I do that, I wear that hat in memory of those guys that got killed December 7th, 1941, and I do that in their honor so that they are remembered, that they have not died in vain.
We really appreciate the fact that the Steelers are putting on this honor for us, and it is an extreme and heartfelt appreciation that we express tonight.
He received a Purple Heart. Please welcome a longtime Steelers season ticket holder, Private Harry J. Hagerman.
I'm so happy, so honored, so proud. The neighbors know it, everybody knows it, that I'm associated with. And I figure for being a veteran, there's something to be honored like this is terrific.
At this stage of the game, at this time in our lives, it's nice to know that we are remembered, and everybody has shown so much appreciation for what we've done, so we feel more appreciation for what is being done for us.
The The flyover was performed by 2 Marine Harrier jets in honor of Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Rabel of Irwin, who was killed in September. Rabel squadron members said this was their way of saying goodbye to a dear friend. Coming up next, a Super Bowl championship is up for grabs in the G19. We have the highlights next. Stay tuned.
That's me, L50858544P. But I'm not just a number. I have a purpose, a higher purpose.
Have some respect!
Not good. Oh, man. Hello? No. Finally, the buck stops here.
McDonald's new hot and spicy McChicken. Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, spicy coating. At only $1, it's spicy, not pricey, but only for a limited time.
Hey Steelers fans, time to gear up and show off your black and gold pride. With 7 locations to choose from, Steelers sideline stores make it easy to sport your passion. From jerseys to ladies apparel, novelties to hats and accessories to terrible towels. Find us at the Grove City Outlets, Heinz Field, Pittsburgh Mills Mall, Monroeville Mall, South Hills Village Mall, Westmoreland Mall, or shop online at Steelers.com. Steelers sideline stores. Get it right. Get it direct from the team.
Okay, Steelers Nation, the toughest truck is now with the toughest team. Ford F-150 is the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Goes together like black and gold, steel and curtain. F-150 hauls more, tows more, and gets more out of a gallon of gas. Believe me, there's a reason it's the best-selling truck in Pittsburgh. Touchdown, baby. Enter for your chance to win the official Pittsburgh Steelers F-150 XLT Super Crew plus 4 game tickets at neighborhoodfordstore.com.
Hello, I'm Mike Tomlin. Most of you know me as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. But today I come to you as an advocate for safety in football. When it comes to preventing head injuries and concussions, we play by a simple mantra. Don't hit the head, don't use the head. This was developed to educate our players on the best tackling techniques and can now help athletes at all levels prevent injury.
For more information, go to Steelers.com/PlaySmart. A message from the Pittsburgh Steelers and UPMC Sports Medicine.
Play smart. Don't hit the head, don't use the head.
Don't forget, you can catch McDonald's Youth Football in Steelers Country every Saturday morning from now until the end of the season. We'll be there as Youth Football Super Bowl champions are crowned and the WPIAL's best high school teams make their way to Heinz Field and then on to Hershey. That's Saturday mornings at 10:30 right here on Root Sports. And speaking of Heinz Field, join us Saturday, December 1st for our Youth Football in Steelers Country WPIAL Championship Special. We'll bring you a complete recap of all 4 championship games with exclusive access, in-depth highlights, and post-game reaction you won't see anywhere else. That's coming your way Saturday, December 1st at 10:30 right here on Root Sports. Time now for our Youth Football Game of the Week, and today we begin our Super Bowl series. It's the 8 and 9-year-olds from North Allegheny taking on Peters Township for the supremacy in the G19. Here's a look at the highlights.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? 1, 2, 3. All right, guys.
I tell them at the beginning of every year, I got 2 goals. First of all, that every kid learns to love football as much as I do. And the second goal is that they come back next year. This is just icing on the cake to be this far.
I couldn't be prouder of this team. It's the best team I've ever coached, and every boy on the team has improved from start to finish, from where we started with them all the way back in August 3rd till now.
It means everything to them. To me, it's just just some hardware for the organization, but it means everything to them. The one little boy at the beginning of the season said, I said, what do you guys want to do this year? Want to win a game or two, or what do you want to do? He said, I would love to win 10 games and the Super Bowl. I said, okay, then let's go do it. So they worked hard since August, and I give all the credit to the kids.
Coming up next week, we've got another Super Bowl pitting the 10 and 11-year-old Canon-Mac Blue team against the Seneca Valley Warriors. That's next week on Youth Football in Steelers Country. Well, that's all we have for today's show. Be sure to tune in next week for more exciting action from the WPIAL playoffs and much more. But before we let you go, we wanted to leave you with this clip from Seneca Valley's Jonathan DeRogie. Well, it turns out he also has a unique talent that has earned him an appearance on The Tonight Show. We even have a YouTube video where he's proclaimed as the world's second fastest clapper. And after the game, I had a chance to ask him about it. Check it out, and we'll see you next week.
I heard you have a very special talent. I hate to put you on the spot. Can you show it to me?
I guess so. I haven't done it in a while, but I guess I'll show you it.
You rock, thank you.
Back in 1944, Equipco made history by being the first Hyster forklift dealer in the country. Today, Equipco is the region's premier provider of material handling equipment, and we're proud to announce the addition of 2 new brand names. JLG, the #1 manufacturer of aerial work platforms in the industry, and Tennant, the nation's #1 manufacturer of industrial floor cleaning equipment. Call Equipco today at